Remember to read the dono, Malim.
Hello, hello. 你好, is this working? Okay, there we go. Hello, hello. 大家好。现在是我晚上，所以比较累。But how's everyone? Regardless, guys, I kind of messed up. Messed up. 我没小心，怎么讲？做一个没小心做一个坏的东西，坏不知道坏不是坏。But basically, I didn't know that the Lamentus meet and greets are going like right now. Shit. 现在那个 Lamentus meet and greet 在现在开始，刚刚开始，然后我直播开始的时候是一样的时间。Shit. Oops. But in my effort to throw in the time for it, 因为呢，其他的天的话呢，比较不太好，因为明天也是有一个 panel，
Remember to read the dono,
下一个天就是
Malim.
Ravenous meet and greet.
Thank
you so much, Sweet Tori. Oh my god, is that a potato as your profile? Welcome back for 2 months. Thank you. And thank you so much to Farah Yui as well for the 5 gifted buns. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so I messed up. Honestly, this time was not a good time, so I'm sorry, but didn't want to like it was already kind of too late. I just didn't know. Frick. But hopefully, you know what, it's gonna be a VOD, so you know, if people want it, they can always come back. Yeah. 对，我那个看的时间错了，我没发现那个现在 Lamented Mini Grid 在走，所以然后星期日，我的星期日呢，我的星期日也不太行，因为那个怎么讲，那个 Ravenous 也有一个 collab， 对吧？所以哇，时间很赶紧的。对不起，但是呢，如果你现在在 Mini Grid， 我想让你们怎么讲，好好玩，所以挺开心的事情，所以没关系，没事，反正这个直播不会走，所以会永远在这边。Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we'll try to have fun, regardless. Oopsies. But yeah, I know the marshmallow submissions are very like super tight as well, but I think, you know, it works in our favor because I'm not planning to go for too long anyways. It is quite late, or starting late, so I don't want to go for like, you know, 5 hours, unless that's what happens. I don't know, have to see. But Gangnam Style, what the heck, bruh. The translation, it's set to only hear Chinese, so it's gonna be weird if I speak English, but look at that, resident English bad. Anyways, I went through the marshmallows and I have it with me. Let me make sure, let me get everything ready really quick, but bruh, a lot of it, okay. 所以呢，我选的那个 marshmallow 的问题呢，都是对语言的方便，是对语言的问题。然后呢，但是很多那个你们放的 marshmallow 完全对语言的问题没有意思。然后反正我也都看了，所以我觉得好笑。所以呢，如果有时候呢。一会儿我们可能就去看一下吧，其他的问题。但是我先选择的话呢是语言的问题，然后也有很多的问题跟其他的人说的也差不多一样，所以呢我就选一个，然后我希望我回答的时候是也可以对你们的那个其他的问题。所以 Bro, I spoke so much. Look at that. How are you gonna translate all of that? You can't even see it. Oh, oh my gosh. All right, anyways. I mean, I'll be speaking, bruh. Do I even need the translation? Does anybody want it? Because like, I feel like I'm just gonna speak in English afterwards anyways. 有人需要那个翻译机吗？这是翻中文到英文。反正我那个讲完中文的时候，我反正也会翻译到英文我自己。然后有时候那个翻译机也没有很对，你知道吗？ You're more reliable. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna, bro. It's fine. it kind of annoys me sometimes because it's not right. 反正我就不用，我就自己翻译吧，算了。那个比较对我容易一点，因为反正那个翻译机也有时候不太对，你知道吗 ？OK， 然后如果反正你们也可以帮我，对吧？嘿嘿嘿，我可以用你们，嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿。好吧，然后呢，我们就开始吧。所以呢，我也有我自己的，反正我也有我自己的翻译机，所以有时候我想读你们打的中文的时，你知道我的。读的中文也不太好，对吧？所以，你看我可以读这个，不用也可以。I can read that. 其他的我看看吧，可以慢慢读吧。好吧，我们今天也不是太少，也是挺多的，所以我看看吧，觉得会好玩。We don't have it's not too little to be honest, even though it was very you know tight in the time. I'm very sorry for that again. 翻译机错的太多了，对啊，对，可能也是我的口音也不太好。
Remember to read the journal,
Neverland, thank you so much
ネバーランドネララブズメリム
for the
ソ
super
マッチ勢ゲーブ250 35キロコングラツ
35 kilo. What? That's so funny. Thank you. Not kilos. It's 35k subs. Translate text thingamabobby. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you guys all for sticking by for 35k, you know. We got particularly really excited for birthday stuff, so yippee. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I hope to push out more stuff for you guys. Oh, and Yvonne, thank you so much for the 5 gifted buns. Thank you. Thank you so much. How are you guys? Appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Slowly growing. Only 5k more to what's it called? 240k. Yay. I think like if I reach it by the end of the year, I think I said like 50k, but honestly I think at 40k, if I reach it by the end of the year, I'll be pretty happy. Yay.
Remember to read the journal, Malim.
Zen, thank you so much. Welcome back for 4 months.
Congrats 35k MaleVTuber
Thank you. It feels, feels like a while ago, or not a while ago. It feels very recent that it was just like 20k, 25k, you know? Now we're 35k. What? Crazy. 真的谢谢大家，谢谢。这怎么说？35千？3万5。That's how you say 3万5，对吧？3万5。谢谢大家，真的很感谢。然后呢，我的生日也快来了，所以还有多久？有3个星期？3个星期可能。1、2、3，对，差不多3个多星期吧，3个多星期，然后就我的生日，然后生日的时候我有很多的打算的东西想给你们看，所以很期待哟，期待。But we're here to learn, right? 所以呢，我这个直播是帮你们想学多难一点的英文可能，然后也很多其他的Cinderbun不知道怎么讲中文，想学多一点中文，或是有很多在中间可以认识一点中文，但是不知道怎么多练习，对吧？有很多不同的人那样的，所以今天就是老师 Dari 会帮你们。I'll try my best to help everyone at least. But I think everyone knows I'm not really that good. So I'm just doing it the best I can. I think everyone here is probably way more knowledgeable than me, you know? So I'm gonna rely on you guys. 我觉得呢，人家可能比我更好，所以呢，英文的部分也可能人家也比我更好，所以我觉得你们是跟一起教一起，我就在这儿，就在这儿讲话。Okay, that's it. We can be your TA. Oh, 谢谢。Yeah, all my TA buns. Here we go. I'll try my best. Oh, before we start, there was a lot of submissions that asked if I could help them with slang or like internet words. Bro, I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't add them in because I literally don't know any. 有的人问我呢， 他们在学中文，但是他们想学的多，说话的像怎么讲普通人讲话的样子。但是呢，像在网上的话，或是像玩游戏的话，对吧？怎么讲那样的？但是我也都不知道，那个东西我也都不知道，我从来没有学过，对吧？那个，如果你在教室学中文，我觉得老师一大部分不会教你那个网上的话，对吧？也有可能也有偶尔，但是你学的是那个就在书上学，对吧？你这个其他的字你完全不会知道，对吧？所以我也不知道。Just watch my Chinese TikToks or clips. Honestly, yeah, literally, we'll get to that actually because there's a question similar that I want to answer a little bit more. So, but that's on the right track. Yeah, maybe I should do that too. I don't know. But shall we go on? We'll get to that question when we do, and then I will go a little bit more in depth. But it kind of relates to like how to learn more slang and stuff, I think, because we'll see, we'll get to it. Actually, I'll just get to it. I shouldn't get to it now. Let's see the first question. OK， 第一个问题，我们去看吧。OK， 这是第一个问题，你们都可以看吗？这是不是会太小吗？如果太小，我可以多大一点。但是这个，等一下。OK， 应该是这个吧。OK， 所以这个呢是你好马铃薯和马铃薯的兔子。That's not my real. You know what? It's fine. 我想问问，对于非中文区的人老说，是和十更难区分，还是分和分更难区分，还是一和一更难区分？我呢，四跟十，我可以听得懂，有区别对吧？分跟分，我也可以听得懂。但是那个，我觉得一跟一是可能最难的吧，因为反正那个字是一样的，对吧？你说的那个字是一什么都是一，但是那个口音是我觉得对那个怎么讲？人家学的中文，学中文的人家，我觉得那个对那个是可能最难吧，但是呀，对，音调，对，音调，我觉得是可能最难，但是呢，呀，其他的话呢，我知道有人那个对像4跟10。也是比较难，对吧？那个对那个口音也会比较难，但是我觉得那个慢慢你可以学到，对吧？觉得那个东西可以学到，但是听到那个音调的东西呢，可能是更难。So this person asked, whether or not hearing. Oh gosh, how do I translate this? So in Chinese, so 4 is 4 and 10 is 10. So that is like, it sounds similar, right? Especially to someone who's first starting to learn. And another one is like 分跟分and 风 and 风, right? It's just add a G. So sometimes the consonants is a little hard, especially when it's so similar. But then another one is E and E, which is the same pronunciation, but the tone is different, right? So they asked which one is like harder. In my opinion, the third one is probably the hardest because it deals with the tone. So if you aren't keen on picking up differences in tone when somebody's speaking, you're probably just gonna automatically assume it's like the thing. It's like, for an example, if I just say there, how do you know which there I'm saying? It's because it's the same thing, right? But in Chinese, we don't need to rely, okay, we do need to rely on context, but in a different way, we can differentiate a lot of the words based on just the tone itself. Of course, you need the other context of the sentence, because even with a word with the same, or how do I say, even if there's a word with a tone, that specific word can be swapped out like there's 10 gajillion words for the same pronunciation anyways, right? So exactly. 哪个 Yeah 可能对，我觉得 that is a good example. 对啊，还有其他的吗？Easiest one is like ma and ma. 我老是用那个 example 给人家看，我觉得是最简单可以了解。You know? So even though the words has different tones, even if there's some, like, how do I say? There's so many words, right? So eventually some of the same words are gonna be with the same tone. Oh, sorry. Some of the same words have the same pronunciation and the same tone, but mean completely different thing. Yeah. If that makes sense. Different tone, different meaning. 很难对吧？但是呢，我觉得对英文可以讲英文的人呢，中文也有很多不怎么难的地方，我觉得。我就觉得可能这个怎么讲？调音是我的音调是可能是最难的部分吧，因为我觉得学怎么讲那个写中文的话呢，或是读中文的也不怎么难。我知道你要记住很多字，但是你记完的时候你就记住了，对吧？不是这么难。可能写的话比较难一点点，但是对说话的部分呢，那是更简单的，你知道吗？ It's like, because it's like you could do math. Right? I think if you're learning, actually, we'll save this. There's another question I remember that's a little bit about how to learn and properly study. So I think I'll save that for a bit. But for this question, that's my answer. 最后一个部分是最难的。OK， 下一个，谢谢。OK， 这个的话呢，对不起，我也，哦 ，OK， 我找到了。OK， 这个话呢是你学这么多语言的动力是什么？我想学其他的语言，但是我很懒。但是也背不起来。Well， 我觉得你自己都知道为什么不是吗？这个话你不能要怎么？你不能懒惰。你真的，如果你想真正的练习的话呢，你真的要每天用，你知道吗？我觉得在开始的时候是最难的。开始的是最难，但是如果你真的用力开始学，一会儿呢，你可以偶尔想懒惰就可以懒惰了，你知道吗？这样对，看我呢，我那个现在我韩文也不是每天都练，反正我很少练韩文了，现在对吧？我觉得很多东西也忘记了，但是呢，我还可以读韩文，你知道吗？然后我还记得很简单的字。可能也 重要的字，对吧？然后那个对日文呢，对吧？对日文，我现在也没有真正学日文了，我就我开始的话呢，我真的是很努力学的，但是一会儿的话呢，我就现在就每天干嘛就读那个日文书，然后读那个不是日文书，是那个漫画，然后读那个不是看那个动画，对吧？就是那样的，然后反正但是我真正的不是学了已经，我就停下了。有一个天可能回去吧，但是现在我觉得我也很懒惰，但是我觉得如果你想开始，你真的开始的时候真的要用力努力，你知道吗？Yeah，看漫画学日文，对啊，真的我开始的时候啊，我开始没有读那个日文漫画，但是我就看了太多的动画，日文动画，你知道吗？我真的看的太多了，然后就慢慢我都反正没有很努力学，我就每天都听的时候，我就偶尔就慢慢记住了小的字，对吧？像吃、睡觉、起来、走路什么，就平常每天用的字，然后呢，我开始进去教室真正学的日文，但是呢，因为我看了这么多日文动画的时候，我就很多的那个怎么讲，那个真正学的日文的时候比较容易一点了，对，我没有很那个难过，你知道看动漫和漫画给看懂了，对啊，就有一个天你就慢慢练的时候就有的字你就认识了，对，跟别人聊天也能学，我觉得那个话呢可能是最重要的办法，可以学很多，对啊，如果你有其他的朋友，或是对吧？像如果你想学日文，对吧？你去找一个可以说日文的人，然后跟他们一起练习，那是最好的办法，我觉得。对啊。然后 motivation， 动力对吧？动力是 motivation 应该。动力的话呢，我很简单的，我就想多交朋友，我就想多交朋友吧，然后反正现在我现在是一个 VTuber 对吧？所以如果对日文的话呢，那当然我有很多兴趣，所以我就慢慢就学了。然后中文也是，我那个好久的时候，我就想跟多人讲话，所以我就慢慢学中文了，然后就变到现在了，对啊。因为我觉得那个上学的时候呢，我不知道如果你还是学生或是不是学生，但是我觉得学生的时候是最容易可以上课，对吧？如果你们的学校或是什么有一个语言的课，那我可能觉得那个会帮你很多，但是我觉得可能你不是学生了现在，对吧？所以我觉得会比较难一点，因为课的话呢也是挺帮助你，因为你是有一个时间要必须去课，对吧？有一个老师知道哪个是对或是不对，然后可以教你，真的可以教你，对吧？Yeah， 所以如果你有的机会可以上课，我觉得如果你有时间可以上，然后你想去上，我觉得上课也是不错的。打游戏也可以，未来破关拼命学语言。 哦，你就有一个游戏就完全不懂的语言，然后你慢慢学，呀，那也可以啊，那挺难，但是那也可以啊。然后如果你真的有时间，然后也有钱，你可以去飞到那个国家，在那儿住一几天，不能用手机，不能用什么，对啊，就不能用手机对吧？不能用翻译机，然后你就逼你自己学那个语言，说那个语言，每天是那样的，也是挺不错，我觉得。You watch any Chinese shows to learn Chinese? No, I didn't. No, if you count 喜羊羊 and frick, what was the other one? What was the red carp one? Let me see. 小鲤鱼里这怎么说啊？小鲤鱼历险记。Bro, I said that so ass. 你知道我说什么吗？Not that freaking dragon little whatever freaking that Liron looks at. Nah, not that one. I'm talking about the OG stuff. Okay? 不是什么 what is that? I don't even remember that freaking milk dragon or whatever. No. That's some like 20th century slop or something. Or no, wait. No, 20 No, wait, that doesn't make sense. 2000 freaking 20 slop or whatever. Not that, dude. I need to put Liron on this OG stuff, man. Yeah, nah, what? Frick that guy. My goats with the actual goats. Yang, bro. Yang, bro. That's my OG goat. Yeah, 但是那是对，那怎么讲？那是给小孩看的节目，对吧？所以我不知道，如果你可以说那是真的学中文或者什么。Yeah. Liron lives and I learn so much, bro. Nah, dude. He's straight from the path. He's straight from the path. But yeah. 所以呢，我觉得呢，如果你有一个朋友，你真的想，或是你想多交朋友，我觉得那个也挺不错。理由多学 ，Yeah， 那就是我的怎么讲，我自己的动力。但是我觉得呢，你可能要自己找你想自己的。像如果有一个天你想在那个国家工作，或是在那儿住，或是也交朋友或是什么，对吧？有很多的不同的动力，所以就看你想你自己要什么。如果你想读那个多书，或是玩游戏，或是看多节目，或是什么，对吧？那个都是可以给你动力。对。I learn English as no one speak my language in school, so I have to speak English, no matter what. Yeah, sometimes the circumstances forces you to, yeah. And also English is the lingua franca. So I feel like English is like probably the one exception everywhere that's like universally like, oh, you don't have a choice. Yeah. And then other places you have to learn even more depending. Ni hao, bro. Look at this guy. Dude, speaking of ni hao, do you guys remember the amazing song that Altis sang on his short? What? Accompanied by some pretty good music, if I do say so myself. You know what I mean? All right. Let's move on to the next next question. 谢谢你. All right, here we go. What would Malim Cendari's Mandarin name be, guys? 我真正的名字是什么？你们都知道对吧？但是我觉得没有很多人 知道我的 full name？ 你们知道吗？谁知道？我好久以前给你们我的 full name， 知道吗？就是马铃薯 ，no no no no， 不是，bro，don't confuse these poor souls。Come on， 不对啊，你们知道，别开玩笑了，你们知道对吧 ？Yes， there you go， 马铃木，对。然后呢，我的那个怎么讲姓名，我的姓名是什么？ Not many people know this, I think. I've given my full name before. I've given my full name before, 但是你们还记得吗？好久了。Oh, wait, is that right? I can't read. Yeah, wait, that's right. 哇，你知道，有一个人知道。如果弄得对了，我给你们。My full name is this. 我也都不知道怎么读啊。马林木，喂，马林木生达利里 ，Yeah, I know how to pronounce my own name. Don't worry, guys. 马林姆圣达利 ，Yeah, bro, I know myself. Don't worry, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, so that is my Mandarin. I've had it for a while, but people have now adopted to 马铃薯, which is not true. But it's fine, whatever. 你们很喜欢，所以算了，我不会骂，不管骂你们。如果你还想说马铃薯，但是呢，如果你想真的知道我的真正的名字是什么的话呢 ，There you go， 我给你了，教你了。There you go, thank you. Next one. Do you have any tips for learning Mandarin? I've been learning it since like I was in kindergarten until now. I still barely even know the basics. Here we go. Okay. 到了这个问题，我可以多说一点。我先说英文吧，因为这个是英文的问题。So, you just have to live in the world. You have to be in, like, not even joking. You have to like switch everything. You have to start consuming Chinese content, listening. I guess that's the same as consuming. You just have to listen and start reading as much as you can, even if it's stuff like, I feel like, how would I say? I feel like with Chinese, you actually have a faster experience in learning, I think, especially like on reading portion, because unlike English even, or Korean, or a little bit of Japanese depending, you can kind of bullshit your way through reading. Because if you know how to read already, it's not a pictograph language, right? Or I don't know the correct words. It's a phonetic language, right? These other ones. You just memorize how to pronounce stuff, and then you can read it. Do you know what it means? Probably not. So that might be a little bit like, you have to force yourself to look at the meaning, right? For example, for Korean, I can read Korean. Like, you know, give me an essay, I'll be very slow, but I can read through the whole thing. Do I know what it means? No, I don't. That's the problem. But with Chinese, you need to know what it means and how to read it, because if you see the character that you don't know, you're just not gonna know. You can't bullshit your way. So you're gonna have to, every time not know a character, force yourself, write it down to Google Translate and be like, what is this? And then it'll tell you, you know, the pinyin, and then you're like, okay, so this is how you read it, and then it'll tell you the meaning, and then, you know, eventually, if you forget about it, you're gonna have to, you know, if it's a common word, you're gonna keep going and finding it again, and then you're just gonna have to go through that troublesome task of just, I gotta, you know, figure it out again, and eventually, at least with me, I'm gonna remember it because it's just so annoying to the point where like I keep forgetting it and then looking at it, and then it stops my reading progression, and then eventually it's just like, okay, I'm gonna Mandarin characters are so hard though. I don't think so actually, but this is how my brain works. You gotta stop thinking like, you have to stop thinking about the characters as individual strokes like you would do in other languages. You have to think of them as a picture, because that's what it is. It's a picture language. You need to memorize them as, so this is for reading, right? For writing, that's another thing. Writing, you kind of have to memorize the strokes. That's another topic if you want to write. But if you're on a computer, you could just put the pinyin, bro. It's okay. But if you want to read, don't memorize them as separate lines. You should memorize it as a symbol, and that makes it so much easier. Trust me, because I don't remember, like, if you tell me, okay, maybe for some of the easy characters, right? I would maybe know like ni hao, right? But here, how am I gonna, let me explain, or let me showcase. Let me showcase, because I love to showcase. 等一下 OK， 所以呢，哦，这个有点难看，等一下。哎呦 OK， so you like, all right, let's just 你好 right? 哎，等一下。Okay, so this is a very like, 哦，这我真的对不起，用那个 mouse 很难看。我写上 checky 更好看，对吧？ Okay, so this is like a super easy example and like not really good, but so the way I memorize it is this is just one picture, and then this is another picture, and that's how you memorize it, right? But if you're the type to like memorize, oh, okay, there's this character and then this character combined together to make the character ni, and then this one is the character for girl, right? For woman, and then this one is usually like a kid or something, right? It's like different freaking meanings or whatever. And then it's like, okay, then I combine these two to make this one, that's a radical, this one's another radical to combine. That's just too confusing. That's too confusing. Just think of boom, this together is one thing, and then that's how you know. And then if it's like, wait, how do I do this again? Dun dun dun. See, I already forgot. Like, it's fine. Oh no, it's like this. Okay, right? Oh, that looks ugly. Because if you think about it, this is like a radical for something like else, right? And then, wait. This is like Shin, that's like another thing, and then this is like another thing, and then this is like another thing. That's like 4 parts, right? 我写的对吗？不对，这个没有对吧？ Wait. 哎？ 这样的对吧？这样的。What was I writing here? Oh, 安可能 I don't know. Fuck. Wait, that looks so ugly. Hold on, let me. 是这样的对吧？ Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is a character, that's a character, that's a character, like individually, and then if you try to like memorize it like 3 separate things, that's too hard. See, I don't even remember, right? 哦，不对。Oh, wait, you're right. Oh, fuck. Oh, dude, see? You know what? Never mind. I don't want to write anymore. See, writing is hard, but I can read it. See? I could read it. I know it. I've seen it a billion times. I could read it at least. Okay. How do you okay? Like to be honest, look. This is how small I see on chat. Like who the hell is? Look how small this is. You think I'm gonna read this? Oh wait. Look how small it is on chat. Who's gonna be looking at the individual strokes, you know, and be like, oh yes, that's no. Nobody's gonna know the individual strokes. Like literally, it looks like this on my like. This is how small it is. I have to read it, but I know it's I because I just know the shape. You know, you just eventually learn the shape. 你知道 right? 我说的是对吧？对吧？你们怎么可能？对吧？你们读的时候都是这样的，很矮，对吧？你怎么知道是这样？我可以全部的那个可以看到怎么写，看不到，对吧？你就知道这个样子，就这样子就yeah, that's I. Right? Anyways. Use traditional instead of simplified? It depends. It just depends on which one I remember the most. Yeah. Like I only remember how to write this. I don't really remember the 这样对吧？我不太记得是这样的吗？是这样的吗？ I don't know. I forgot. And then well, I would have said yeah, I know I, but like I just fucked up the whole thing. 对哦，简体字，妈的简体字是什么？我弄的对吗？是这样的对吧？ Value books, I love them. I actually really love them. They don't help me though. 你说的是像okay, let's take like 女对吧？所以第一个是这样的对吧？然后第二个是给你说怎么写这样的，然后这样的对吧？然后最后是这样的，然后一会儿是空的位置，你就自己写好几次对吧？我这样的我很爱这样做这个，我真的很爱做这个，但是我跟你讲呢，完全不会帮我。你知道为什么吗？因为我写的时候，我把我的脑里对吧，完全不那个。完全不那个怎么讲？我完全不记住，我就这样的写好几次，很快就这样写好几次，对吧？因为我喜欢写，我不知道就有点舒服这样的，就老是写 over and over and over again。但是呢，考完的时候，考完那个考试的时候，对吧？我就完全忘记了。It's therapeutic. I just like writing the things over and over again, but I can't memorize it that way because I'm just doing repetitive movements, and when I'm doing it, I turn off my brain. And then, you see, I can just keep doing this and talk because I'm not really focusing on, I'm just going through the motions, the movements of my hand. And then like, eventually at the end of the day, like maybe I'll remember it if I get tested on, but like, let's say, you know, I have a month later, I'm gonna forget. Even though I wrote it like 100 times, I will forget. So that's for my brain though. In order for me to actually remember, I have to use it in a meaningful way. 像如果我们读的故事，然后看到女，然后什么故事这样的，对吧？动我的心灵，然后我就OK， 我就记住了这个字是女。Or like if I speak to someone or something like that, yeah. 那样子，好 ，boom. Let's go back to boom. There we go. But yeah, that's how I would say you really have to. Okay, like I'm speaking for this because of Japanese because it's most recent. But like I said, I started reading manga in in class or. Traditional Japanese, classic Japanese poet. No. I started reading manga in Japanese. So I'm forcing myself to like, you know, do that. I speak to, you know, when I was in the Bermuda or when I was in Japan living, I had to have speaking Japanese. Like otherwise I can't communicate. So I had to force myself to do that, right? And you know, I'm just honestly, you know, VTubers, Japanese space, right? There we go. I have Nihongo Haishin. That's another way for me to practice, right? And now 我有中文直播 and that's another way for me to practice. So, yeah, you just gotta force yourself. So, I don't know. Time to download 小红书. There you go. Next one. OK， 这个有点好玩，就是不是有的问题不是语言的问题，但是我就放进去，因为我觉得好玩。如果有时间，我们可以回去看看多一点的其他的问题。但是这人说呢，我再找，等一下，因为我不会读，我就知道老师好。我有一个问题，我想要说 cute。或者 handsome 的时候，我每次说可爱或者很帅。不过我想要增加词汇量啊。还有什么其他说法呢？你喜欢被怎么称呼？请多指教。我真的高兴在看你的中文 stream， 谢谢。如果我的中文看不懂，不好意思，没事。我觉得我可以懂得不错了，没事。反正我的中文也不太好 ，sorry。But they asked, the equivalent to cute and handsome is 可爱 and well, I would say, yeah, 很帅 yeah. I mean, 帅是 right, depending on who it is, yeah. 帅. But they want to learn a little bit more, like other ways to say it. And then another question is how I would like to be addressed. Eh, 但是呢，我呢，如果我想的话呢，我先想的是，当然是先想英文翻译到中文，对吧？但是有时候呢，那不太对，对吧？因为其他的可爱的话，像可爱，你可以会说什么？英文也会说什么 ？Is there alternative ways to say cute, bruh? I don't even know. I don't even know if there's alternative ways to say cute in English. Adorable? That's a little... Isn't that a little different? Oh, yeah, actually. 很萌吧？可能是萌。That's probably the I think that's probably the closest one. 萌，很萌啊。对吧? Adorable, endearing, charming, sweet. But they don't really... Adorable is close. Endearing, charming, sweet, I feel like is another category. But if you want to learn how to say that, I think... would you say for sweet like 好甜？那说的是很怪吗？你觉得如果我说 I don't think you would 我觉得你不会说你看得很甜，那有点奇怪。I think you would just usually say that to describe a situation, I think. I don't know. 最接近的应该是萌。萌吧 OK. Alright, if you want to know another way for cute, it's probably萌. I would agree. How cute? Yeah, it's... Oh. Hey, that's some slang though. That's some slang. That's like equivalent to saying like this. QT. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. 萌吧，萌比较不错。Okay, handsome. Handsome 呢？帅哥，帅姐，帅。有人也会就说酷，对吧？你很酷，我听过那样的。 平常我觉得人就说哇，这什么什么好可爱呀那样的，对吧？好酷。我觉得那个跟帅，意思也差不多一样，对吧？我觉得也差不多。好看哦。It's a little. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I feel like that's you can use that as like a basic compliment though. Like, oh, you look really good. Oh, thank you. Something like that. Like, oh, 你的衣服穿得真好看。哇，谢谢啦，没有啦，不是啊。漂亮 is like beautiful. Right. 中俏英俊，这个字我完全没有听过，我相信你们，但是我相信你们，对啊 ，Yeah， 我也自己也不太知道这么多 ，Yeah，But I think that's pretty good. 我觉得萌不错。So if you want, you can say 萌 and cool, I think, which is very close to cool. So you can always just wax poetry about them. Yeah, if you know, yeah, go back to like pull some like Confucianism on them. They'll be real impressed or something, right? Is pretty and beautiful the same thing? Pretty 是什么？ There's like 漂亮跟美 I would say 美漂亮是 pretty 吗？漂亮是，但是我觉得漂亮也是可以说 beautiful。Pretty it's basically the same。你也可以说有一个人很美那样的。That's also like beautiful. Nuance is a little different, I would say, but yeah, right? I think it's similar. 我在想的话呢，英俊就是像王子那样，啊，也可能吧，也可能。当然，我那个字我完全没听过，所以我不太知道。Yeah。OK， 然后下一个呢？他们问我想叫什么，对吧？我也不太知道，我也不太知道呢。帅哥，人家都说帅哥。但是如果你们，但是你们叫其他的 FSP 男人都也是帅哥。我想我自己的，你不能叫其他的人。我想我自己的字，但是我也不知道这什么是好。帅盲领书 ，Never mind, bro. Never mind. I'm skipping, bro. No answer. 大哥，我给你感觉是大哥的感觉吗？王子王子，那个有点太高级了吧？对吧？不是有点太高级吗？公主 ，bra， 我喜欢大哥。如果你想呀，有人想叫我大哥，或是弟弟，或是什么，都可以吧？都可以吧？ 少爷 brother. What the frick is this? I'm gonna start growing a beard. 马铃薯先生 No. 哦，先生有点，我不知道为什么有点喜欢，但是比较，怎么讲？比较太 too distant， 太那怎么说？太，我不想说太远，那不有点不对，有点看得像我们不怎么认识一起。但是哎，有点好听。I don't know. I kind of like 先生 formal, yeah, but it's a little too much distant. I don't know. 呀，这有点难啊，对吧？失踪 Dari, bruh. What is this? Cendari 先生 bruh. Maybe if it's specific situations. I don't even know. 马先生 Nah. What's some other, hold on. Why don't you just give me a nickname that is not 马铃薯? 马铃哥 ooh. 马铃哥，哦，有点好听，那也不错，那有点不错。马铃哥，薯条 since you are 马铃薯 bruh. No. Terrible. You guys are terrible at this. Don't know. The pen is on fire. 不知道啊，我也不知道，我也不太知道。你们喜欢什么呢？ That is not 马铃薯。我有点想多可爱一点的 ，you know？ 有点想可爱一点的 nickname， 我都不知道 nickname 中文是什么。还是马铃木就好了吧？是吗？觉得最简单也是最好吧？对啊。生马铃 Oh. I have no idea how shortening things are in Chinese, so maybe. 林弟弟 What the freak? I didn't like that. I don't know why, but I don't like that one. That one is like a no. Why? I don't know. I can't put my thought. I can't put my finger on it, but for some reason I don't want that one. I honestly, there's like nothing wrong, but I don't know why no. Hearing it just it activates something in me. I'm like, I don't know. So you prefer to be called Daiga? No, I don't know. You know, you should just, it's fine. You should just say, you know what? You should just say 我的. There we go. Easy. All right, next one. Are there any Chinese characters that you find especially interesting or memorable? Oh. 我老 No. Well, bro, that was like 10 out of 10 Riz. Come on. Wasn't that 10 out of 10 Riz? Characters that I find interesting or memorable, I would probably say low-key. I really like Malim. Good is okay, fine, I guess so. Sure. You guys hated that, bruh. The frick? Bro, Lee went all over here calling you guys Ching Ai or whatever, and like I just say one little thing and it's like what is this? Get it out of my ears! Like, okay, bruh, whatever, man. I see. You guys just hate me actually, bruh. Never mind, bruh. Never mind. Canceling this stream, dude. I'm never speaking Mandarin ever again because of how poorly it is received. No more Mandarin ever again. Bye bye. I'm gonna get traumatized now. You know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, what? You guys hate me. You guys hate me. Next time, you should all be like clapping and flush emoji and be like, wow, that was so hot. And then I'll be like, yeah, that was pretty hot, wasn't it? And then I'll keep doing more. Please, it was good. Thank you. Repeat it again. I'll think about it. Anyway, so the characters that I find interesting or memorable, it might seem a little bit basic, but I liked I really like 电脑 actually. 有点奇怪，但是我喜欢的中文字是电脑，因为我觉得是真的很出名，我觉得。Because if you don't know the direct translation, it is literally electric brain. And if you think about it, it's like, yes, that's what it is. A computer, by the way, it's computer. A computer, right, has a brain, if you think about it, and it's electric. Like, whoa! Like, where does the English word computer come from? I don't fucking know, because it computes, I guess. Ew, boring! That sucks. What is it computing? Huh? Nothing. Exactly. But 电脑, it's like, whoa, genius right there. Somebody looked at a computer and was like, computer? I don't know what the fuck that bullshit is. That's an electric brain. Dude, that sounds so much harder than computer, bro. Like, bro, whatever. Who cares? And I'm computing on my computer and I'm pro, bro. L aura. Get out of the way. Time for 电脑. Electric brain. Can we just say that for English? We should just get bye. Electric brain. Today, I'm going to be turning on my electric brain, and I'm going to be computing with my electric brain. Wow, does that sound so much cooler? Anyways, please write your favorite character. Shogunai na. Okay, I'll write it in both. I'm using the electric brain route. That sounds so much cooler, doesn't it? That sounds so much cooler. Anyways, I like electric brain. In case you didn't know. All right, watch this. Watch this amazing mouse writing skills. All right, this is simplified. I'm gonna write both. Boom, 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 boom. Hell yeah. And then watch traditional. Boom, boom, boom. Wait. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. If you say my stroke order is wrong, I'm going to stroke your fur. Because you're probably right. There you go. How do you remember traditional? Oh, that's simple. I did a thing called I typed computer into Google Translate English into Chinese simplified, and then I wrote it, and then I switched to traditional, and then I wrote it. That's how I remember. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, I'm somewhat of a calligraphist. What can I say? Okay, 谢谢. Next one. What Mandarin word do you think is the most satisfying to say? The most satisfying to say? Shijiao. Oh, yes! Yes! That is it. That is it. Oh my god, I just said it and I felt it in my body. Oh. 睡觉. Oh. 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 我要睡觉. Oh. Thank you. Next one. What does that mean? It means to sleep. But don't say it differently, because if you say 睡觉, that's dumplings, which is also really good, but not as good as 睡觉. Okay. 水饺 is dumplings, so yeah. Anyways, what's your favorite Chinese idiom and what does it mean? I came prepared because I actually was thinking about it and I was afraid that I wouldn't come up with an answer on stream, so I come prepared. But I've said it before, not for idiom, but like for something else. I said it before, and I think you guys know. But I know there's more to it. I just don't know it. But my favorite one is probably 吃苦. It literally means to eat bitter. So you might be wondering, if for those who don't know what that means, to eat bitter, it basically means is like, so, you have to, sometimes like you can't go through life easily, right? There's always going to be hard times in your life. And sometimes that you need to go through those hard times because it helps you grow as a person and become better. So those hard times are literally like, we could say like you need to 吃苦, like you gotta eat bitter. So 我怎么说呢？像trying to think of an example. 你们有那个真正的 sentence or something? 吃的苦中苦方为人上人. Oh, 那是全部的吗? That's my first time. Dude, I need to print that out. Hold on. I'm gonna print that out and put it on my wall because that's my favorite one. Is it not idiom? 那不是吗? What? 那不是 idiom 吗? The fuck's an idiom then? Oh, no, it is. It is. No, it is. Oh, I think maybe the translation is wrong. It kind of is. No, it is. Is it not? An idiom, a speech form or an expression of a given language that is particular to itself grammatically or cannot be understood from the individual meaning of its elements, as in keep tabs on. Are 4 characters? Oh. Well, 我不知道中文的 idiom. 我看到 Yeah, then I don't know. 如果是英文的那个 idiom 的话呢 Here, some examples of an idiom in English is like to kick the bucket, which means to die, right? But you don't know kick the bucket from that alone. Which I think is like similar to 吃苦, because if you think about it, it's just eating bitter. Like you don't know what it means by that, right? Break a leg. Yeah. Proverb when we say 成语 usually 4 characters thing. Oh, 那我就不知道，对不起。这个东西我没学过啊。我最喜欢的是一寸光阴一寸 进冲不对冲一冲进冲进难买冲观音。An inch of time is worth an inch of gold, and an inch of gold cannot buy an inch of... That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. 我也喜欢那个。Yeah, 那我就不知道了。这个是不对吧 ？Wow, I don't know. 通常超过4个字的应该叫言语，但2种都能懂。OK。An easy idiom, it just means colorful. 无廉 I think. 我无颜六色 The time and money one is fun to say. Yeah, I like that. Also, it has a good meaning. 那我就不知道了，对不起。这个东西我没有学过，但是如果我还是挺喜欢那个吃苦的那个东西。What is that a proverb then? 那个是什么的话呢？People mountain, people sea. Same energy as raining cats and dogs. Yeah. 那个意思是什么呢？What would be the meaning? 人山人海 translates to as sea of people. Oh, that makes sense. But yeah, 那就不知道了。但是如果你听得懂那个吃苦的东西呢，那我就高兴了。对不起。Okay, next one. This is a really basic question, but why do English words use the same term for you, singular, and you, plural? Doesn't that make it confusing when you use them? Okay. For my English learners, I got you. I don't think we ever use the you plural on its own. I'm trying to think right now. But every time we use it, if you want to refer to a group of people, it's usually, you can use you all, you guys, or if there's specific number, you can use the number, like you 2, you 3, you 4. Usually, when you use you on its own, it's always singular. Except for all of you. Which I guess is not, it depends on like, if it's, depending on where it is, right? I think all of you is like an exception. Every one of you. You 10, yeah. Does that kind of make more sense? If you use you singularly without any of the other categorizing words, then I would probably say it's gonna be 100% of the time singular. Are the Cinderbuns one individual? No, we have like a gajillion Cinderbuns. Look at this. Like, we got one there, and we got like one there, one in my arm, and then like another one comes in and steals a tree every like 3 gajillion years or so, you know? Yeah. The Cinderbuns are all in, oh there, look, they're stealing. Look at their ass. They're sneaking ass. There you go. A little difficult. So nah. Okay, let me see if I can 介绍 in 中文。所以呢，有2个 you 对吧？但是如果你说英文的时候，就说 you， 然后不加其他的那个像 you guys 或 you all， 或是 every one of you， 那个其他的字都是有 like grouping 对吧？或是 you 3 you 4那样的话，如果你就说 hey you or what are you doing， 那样的话呢，那就是每次就会一个人，就说一个人。但是如果你加那个其他的字呢，像 all of you, you all, every one of you, you guys, you 什么什么，对吧？你加这个其他的字的话呢，那就变成那个 plural， 对。所以你就要慢慢听吧，然后或是读或是什么什么，看那个全部的那个在讲什么话，然后你就可以明白了好一点了。所以呢，如果你看到 you， 然后就是自己没有其他的，你就可以知道就是他们就说一个人，不是很多其他的人。I hope that explanation was okay because I suck at it. Does that make sense? I don't even know if I explained English correctly. I am not a good bruh. Here's one thing. I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty bad to learn English from a native speaker because they're not trained to teach the grammars, and we bullshit grammar every day anyways. I'm sure if you're learning English and you're like at a high level and you're listening to me, you're probably thinking like, this guy is not correctly using the grammatical structure. You know, he's using the adverb before the proverb and then adding the verb to the subject before the noun. Like, that's not what you do. So, you know, yeah, it's kind of bullshit because nobody does that anymore. Or not anymore, but nobody does it like, you know, like another example is, you know, in Japanese, we have particles, right? Like, wo, or wa, or ga. And then a lot of times I just don't even use it. And I know people don't use it too, a lot of times too, so, you know. But yeah, it's like the difference of like, speaking normally with correct punctuation and making sure that every sentence isn't running off or something versus just like, hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna go pee or something like that, you know? Yeah. Grammar, nah, just whatever feels right. Yeah, pretty much. 只用你的心感觉英文，感觉好的时候就用，对不对？没人都不管，你知道吗？真的。然后我知道我的中文也不是很对，你知道吗？我自己知道，很多时间我都会说很怪怪的字，或是不太对的字，但是我觉得你们都可以明白我在讲什么。所以，如果你们也是在现在学英文的话呢，你就跟我一起一样呗。你就如果人家可以明白你在讲什么，你就很好了。我觉得呢，可能比知道说对的东西重要呢是说的口音对，因为有时候如果你的口音不太好的话呢，就有时候会难听的你在讲什么，对吧？像我讲拼音的时候也很多次我读不了拼音就好，我不知道为什么。我会读，但是就读快的时候就不知道为什么就很差。反正呢，就对吧？有时候我知道我自己很难听，所以我觉得口音是很重要的。如果你想要跟人家讲话，对啊。My main rule for any language, it's good enough as long as you can get your thoughts across. Bruh, literally, man. Literally. Exactly. Studying English, even at an undergrad level, has made me more confused about the language. Yeah, we have a lot of rules that we're supposed to do and use, but we never do them anymore. So it's like, it's kind of like rewiring your brain, you know? 要的是听得懂就行了，对啊。就是啊。那是最重要的，你就没事了。觉得你很有勇气，加油。哦，谢谢。哎，谢谢，感谢。对啊，所以，但是我知道，可能你们在学英文的人的话呢，是学因为要考试对吧？考那个大学或是什么，所以那个会比较更难。反正大家加油。我真的觉得呢，你毕业完的时候呢，然后你不上英文的课的时候，如果你就可以给人沟通的就行了。那个难的，对英文难的部分你就忘记没事了 ，OK？ 你就把那个考试就考好了就 OK 了。 Yeah， 你看我呀，我都中文也不是很好。我觉得如果有人让我考中文的话，我真的会糟糕。So thank you so much for this one. I hope that was helpful. 下一个 Do you know / being able to read Chinese helps with learning Japanese? I feel like the shared kanji might make it easier, but also since the readings are difficult, it could complicate things too. I will explain it like this. Let's take Bob and Joe. Bob only English. Joe knows Chinese. Okay. Let's say they start at the same time. Joe will have, let's say they both memorize the ganas, okay, the hiragana and katakana, they both memorize and they're starting, right? Joe will have a much easier time to understand and also to write kanji, whereas Bob will have to put in a little bit more work to wrap their minds around it. So in that case, there is an advantage there. But grammar is so different between the two languages that they're both gonna have to start, and also they're both gonna have to get comfortable using hiragana and katakana depending on the situation, and learning, again, the grammar, the particles, and stuff. And then at one point, although maybe Joe is a little bit ahead in terms of kanji, there's gonna be at one point where the reading is just completely different. Also, fun fact, there's some characters in Japanese, like kanji characters, that aren't even in Chinese. Just because of how the language evolved in history. So while a majority of older words and like I would say a lot of nouns are relatively the same, there are actually a few, I think a couple of kanji characters in Japanese that just don't appear at all in Chinese, and they're just like completely their own thing. So they're gonna have to be learnt, right? And then also obviously the way to read it is completely different now, so that's another thing that Joe will have to learn too. He does have an advantage though, because you can kind of just like skimp by and understand the basic meaning for like I would say probably 70 to 80%, which is a pretty big, right, percentage. So it's still an advantage. It's like you get like double XP in the beginning to level up faster, but at one point there will be a hurdle that both of you need to overcome. Like it's the same. So it does make it a little bit easier, but don't think it's like your saving crutch, because at one point it is going to be differ a lot, you know. And then what else? Oh, don't forget, it's not easy. Like this is why I say this is why I say, actually, not gonna lie, at one point Chinese is easier to learn to read than Japanese, because you read the character, that's the character, that's how you read it. There's like very rare that it changes the reading, right? I think there is a little bit of exception, but it's very rare. And that's just how you read it, and you put it in with other words, and this in this situation, that's it, that's the word. In Japanese, that's not the case. They give you the kanji, but if they change the hiragana, it's a different way to read it. It's completely different. And then you're just like, oh, well, fuck, I don't freaking know. Like, what's a good example? Like, what's an easy one? Let's see. Maybe this one? Okay, so like let me just give an example here. So you know this one, right? Bro, okay guys, how do we read this in Chinese? 这个怎么读? Right? I think it's 对吧？是这样的拼音对吧？小 Right? Is it this one? Is it this? 这是对吗？ Is it this one or or this one or no this one, right? 小对 right? And that's it. That's all you need to remember. Every time you see this, you're gonna read this as 小. Okay, now let's do Japanese. Guys, what is this? How would you say this? Small? No. How do you read it in Japanese? Chisai, right. That's chisai, right? Okay. Now how do you read this? I think, what was it again? Was it like this? I think it was like that, right? How would you read this? This one is... Yeah, exactly. Shogakko. You see? This one, it's not Chigakko. No, it's Sho. It turns into Sho. Like, hello? This is Chi. And then this is Sho. So, at one point, that's why I think, low-key, not gonna lie, it's harder. At one point, it just becomes harder. Because it just changes up like that. For why? I don't know. It's not Chigakko, it's Shogakko, right? I don't know. Why? I don't know. Yeah. So that's there you go. So again, like I said, I feel like, yeah, if you're a Chinese speaker going to Japanese, you do get a boost. It is helpful in a lot of cases. Honestly, you probably will get really used to the writing system. It's literally the same. You just learn the katanas and boom, you can do it. You could probably write it, right? Probably know the meaning within you. The problem is, I would say it's the reading / even speaking, maybe. Speaking debatable, but reading for sure is probably gonna, at one point there's gonna be like, and you can't be, I don't want you to be like, oh, I already know the meaning. I'm just, I can just read by, I can skim by. Like, yes, you can, but no. Sometimes the meaning is different from the word that you used to know. It changes a little bit. So there's not all of them. I know you can probably get by like 80% of the time, but if you really want to excel and get that 100%, because you got 80% as a B, that's bad. Then you need to really like hanker down and be like, okay, I know how to do all the yomikata, right? I would say if you're Japanese going into Chinese, it's probably way easier, because then you just gotta memorize a bunch of words, because then you're like, because imagine like Japanese, right? And you're looking at like the kanji for shou, and you're like, oh, is it chi, shou? And then you go in Chinese like, no, it's just xiao, that's it, woo, kantan. And then you memorize that and boom, you're good. Okay, every time I read it, xiao, that's it. 这么简单，对吧? So that is like, I would say, the difference there. So yeah. Although I would say, if you go into Korean, for both of y'all, it's just easy. If you're Japanese going to Korean, it's like, oh, I just gotta learn one alphabet, easy. And then if you're Chinese going to Korean, it's actually honestly the same thing. Like, you just learn one alphabet, you just gotta memorize the words and what they mean, and might be a little bit hard. Actually, Japanese going to Korean is the most easiest because the grammar is very similar. You just gotta swap out a few things, swap out the language, swap out the alphabet, sorry. Get the 3 alphabet, throw them away, boom, just one, Hangul, baby. And then, that's all you need. You memorize that like one day. I did it. I memorized Hangul in one day. Boom. And then you're good. Pronunciation? Okay, that's another story. What the words actually mean? Actually, a lot of them are very similar to each other. Like, 图书馆, right? That's one of my favorite ones to show. Like, 图书馆, 图書館, 图書館, right? 館? 图書館? Yeah. Right? It's like literally almost the same. And then what else? What's like other fun ones? how's the Korean grammar system like? It's literally Japanese with a few different nuances. It's like, I would say 70% similar. You can say I'm wrong, but when I was looking at it, I would say like it's 70% similar. Of course, there's like a little bit of things that doesn't translate as naturally between the two languages, but you could get by. You could get by 70%, I would say. I would say it is a little bit harder because you have to worry about the what's it called, banqing, right? Korean Japanese, which is easier Korean. Which says a lot about me because I should freaking be able to speak conversational Korean, but I forgot, so fuck me. But just wait for Hangul Day, and then I'm gonna gather the power of King Station. That day, the moon will be full, and I will be able to communicate. Okay, sorry. I'll go next question now. Okay, let me find this one. 这个在哪儿啊？在这儿 ，OK. Okay, they say, hello, 主播，我是新粉丝，想听直播多唱唱歌。现在我们有 concert， 哦，不是现在，一会儿还多一个月。We have Otherworld Parade. Wow. 另外想问一下，会有机会来中国平台吗？Oh, okay. I wanted to add this because I felt like 很多人在想 I think, before, and I never really answered. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll answer now. Basically, 现在我没有这么多计划换去其他平台。但是呢，我觉得 FSP 不会停我们。我觉得呢，如果我们有一个好理由，然后真的想试一试，我们可以做那样的，对吧？我觉得他们不会说不可以。所以呢，如果很多中文 Cinderbun 真的想让我呢，我可以去看一下吧。Like that. 了解吗？就是如果很多人有很多那个兴趣想让我，那我就没有理由说不可以，对吧？Yeah. Yeah. 但是我知道那个你们讲什么可以考虑哔哩哔哩，对的，我知道这其他的那个 platform， yeah， 我也知道 FSP 很多人那个也做的那个我记得叫什么烤肉，对吧？很多人烤肉在哔哩哔哩上，所以很感谢你们把那个 FSP 英文的名字多发出去。是烤肉对吧？ Did I get that right? That's my net lingo. That the one I know is clipping, by the way. Yeah. 所以那个我知道，对啊，然后呀，我也不是不明白小红书或是什么，所以那个东西我也都知道呢。但是对我呢，我有点也不太读得了中文，所以那个话是比较对我有点担心一点。我怎么读呢？怎么办 所以如果对啊，如果你们真的有很多兴趣的话呢，我也可以去问一下吧。那就是我的想法，对啊。Yeah. So yeah, basically, they asked if it's possible to go on other platforms like Bilibili, and basically I said if there's enough demand for it, there's like enough interest, I don't think there would be a reason to say no, right? But right now, I don't have really any concrete plans, basically. Yeah. But yeah, in case people wonder, because I think some people asked some stuff before like this, I just never really answered it. But that is how I am thinking right now. Yeah. I do know that people clip stuff too, and I'm really grateful for that because it gets FSP's name out there too, you know. So I'm really happy. 真的很感谢大家都做的那个烤肉给我们。Yeah, 真的，所以 very cool. Actually, even on YouTube, I do know there are clippers for like Avalon that are primarily with Chinese subtitles, so it's really cool to see. Yeah. OK, 谢谢，下一个问题吧。What's the funniest misunderstanding you had while speaking Mandarin? Bruh, you probably just point to like my previous streams. I don't know, there's probably one. I don't know. I feel like I mess up always all the time. It's just like not funny. It's just sad for me because I always suck. You know what I mean?
Remember to read the dono, Malim.
Yo, kind guy. Welcome back for 2 months. Thank you so much. Ni howdy to you too. Oh. Ni howdy. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't know, like usually the mistakes I make is like maybe I don't know a word, so I try to like describe something. Okay, like for example, 所以有时候我不太懂很多中文字，对吧？所以有时候我想介绍一个东西的时候呢，我不知道那个真正的名字是什么，所以我要介绍那个东西做什么。For example, 你们都知道水壶是什么，对吧？水壶。但是呢，有时候呢，我不记得水壶叫水壶，所以我介绍水壶的时候，我想像how do I say? OK, just 我就想问水壶在哪儿，对吧 ？Let's say, for example. 我就想说，哦，你知道水壶在哪儿吗？对吧？很简单，但是我不记得水壶的名字是什么，所以我要说，你记得那个东西可以把那个水变到热水是在哪儿吗？我要介绍那样的，然后当然如果我说那样的话呢，人家不太懂我在讲什么，对吧？但是我都不记得水壶是叫什么，所以我要说东西把水变到热水的东西 ，right? That's cute. Nah, bro, that's embarrassing. That's like, you know, 热水壶，对啊。对，但是我不记得怎么说，所以我要说的时候。我就要介绍那个东西做什么。That's funny. It's only funny because you're making fun of me. That's why it's funny, because I'm messing up. If it was in your shoes, you would be like, it's like water bottle. Oh, okay. Look, I don't even know. Never mind, bro. See, Frank, you know what? I'm moving on. I'm embarrassed now. Bye. Okay, there. That's the recent embarrassing moment. I couldn't even explain my story correctly. I don't remember. It's just the 东西的把那个水变到热水. That's it. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. Hi, Mlem. Hi. I've been learning Mandarin for over 3 years now. That's good. Probably better than me. But I feel like my everyday vocab is still pretty limited, just like me. Any stories like that in other languages? Not really, because I feel like when I start talking in Chinese, people kind of assume that I'm good at it. But like in Japanese, people already tell like, oh, this guy fucking isn't Nihongo Jozu, so I'll help him out. So when I'm trying to like, you know, like, I don't know, if I'm going to the clothes store and I'm like, ah, すみません、この T シャツはちょっと小さいけど、M size がありますか? Like they'll be like, oh, I understand that. I don't think that's like the correct way to say it. I don't know, but they're like, oh, you know, whatever. Okay, this guy is like obviously Nihongo Jozaint. I'll just help him. So there's not really an embarrassing moment because there's a mutual understanding of like we both know that I suck. So I won't laugh at you just like you won't laugh at me for my bad English. Yeah. 开心，谢谢。你好，你好，你好。Because you are good at it, bruh. No, I'm not. 那么日本語上手です。Maybe 30% だけ。That's what I feel like right now. But yeah, what are some ways you recommend integrating? Oh, this was kind of similar to the previous question. But yeah, definitely biggest way is like what is like the thing you consume the most? Do you watch a lot of shows? Start watching Chinese shows. Do you listen to a lot of music? Start listening to Chinese music. Like that kind of thing. Find what you consume the most and change it. If you read a lot of books, try. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit hard, but I mean, you know, it doesn't hurt to try a little bit. Like just pick up one. It doesn't have to be changing the whole thing, right? But eventually, slowly, hopefully you can put more in to your daily life, if that makes sense. So for example, like me with Japanese again, I pretty much just watched Japanese streams, videos, and then I switched like language on my phone. I also consumed a lot of more Japanese content, like books and stuff recently, right? Music, things like that. So you can start small, but eventually it could probably grow and stuff as well. I didn't do that for my other languages, to be honest. Do you have a favorite Chinese song? 雪花飘飘北风下. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. That was I thought that was a funny joke. 70、80% ぐらい? Yeah, くらい? Yeah. そんなことはないよ。My favorite Super Idol? No. No. I already did that pre-debut. 我在想 I mean, I mentioned on my debut, but I like this one artist. I think they're a Hong Kong artist though, called Gareth T. But I think some of their songs they do sing in Mandarin. So Malim. I don't know have a favorite, but they're probably my favorite artist. Zaza, thank you so much. Oh my god, I read that entirely in Japanese. Huh? I was so like, wow. I was like, what was it saying? Some 2个月了，是2个月了，谢谢。那今天是我的生日，真的，你可以试着给我唱一首生日快乐乐歌吗？我当然了，当然，在这边我们要唱生日歌，然后我也可以唱中文。Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐。莎莎，祝你生日快乐。Oh my god. Happy birthday to you. I hope you enjoyed that. My epic birthday concert. There you go. 中文生日 concert. I don't even know concert in Chinese. See, I don't know. 生日快乐哇，挺幸福对吧？我希望你可以吃好的东西，然后有很多礼物，或是给你自己礼物也没事，也可以。谢谢。欢迎回来2个月了，谢谢。耶。Oh, here we go. Concert is 什么什么唱会 Bro, I know the last two. See? I know a little bit. I'm not too illiterate. 演唱会对，你们以前说的对。Yeah. 是的。我真的我不知道我记住多少字。
Remember to read the dono, Malim.
Cinderbun, welcome. Wait, well, thank you so much for the super.
マッチ勢ゲーブ250 Just dropping by But
Dropping by
being able to talk in multiple languages is a featuring MaleVTuber.
I just kinda skimmed by. Thank you. Laoshidari over and over. Why? Thank you so much for the super. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a good day. Nah, I feel like I'm just kind of skimping by, to be honest. Like, I'm not really perfect at it. Like, I want to be like good at it, you know? But I feel like, why do you think so? Well, my English is like, I fail all the time. Even though first language. So there's that. But if I would say like my Chinese level is like 中学 level. Maybe if I besides the reading and writing part, if I really give myself some credit, I would probably say it's like middle. And then like my Japanese like shogakko. I would say. And like, you know, I have this idea of like, because there are people out there that I think are way more fluent and in like all these languages. So I don't know, just a thought. Like I probably should have like studied it really properly, but I just did it enough to converse, and then afterwards I'm like, you know, that's okay. But then doing it that way, at one point you do get like hard limited by, if you want to pass that wall into more like deeper conversations, maybe, perhaps you do get hard limited like that. There are people out there who only speak English and they're worse at it than you, trust me. And I guess, you know, I don't know. 你看的那不是很，你看得懂文言文吗？ No, me, no, I can barely read that sentence that you said right now. No， 不能。你现在那个发出来的中文都对我有点难读，怎么办我？The fact you speak multiple is already awesome. I just jump from one ship to another. Oh man. I think though, okay, one day I need to raise my Korean level to be at least to be as good as my Japanese, and then I'll be a little bit more happy. Cause then I won't have to say, oh, I speak 3.1 language. Then I could probably say like, yeah, I low key speak 4. Yeah, I can dabble a little, you know. Yeah, I guess that's my next goal. So, but yeah, any advice on staying motivated? Wow, I just kind of like went through a little dump of not being motivated, but I think you should set a goal, because maybe some people kind of set like an arbitrary goal where they don't really, they kind of just say like, oh, I just want to be able to read it.
Remember
or
to
like
read
that.
the dono, Malim.
谢谢红包，
あと
ピニピニ。
1025ラブズメリムソマッチ税ゲーブ1500入台湾ドル別単身在が新命中永遠ぜ細胞的メリムハルト
Oh my gosh, the text to speech. 别担心，在我心目，祝你永远是最棒的哦。真的吗？谢谢。哇，谢谢。听那个话很开心。我也希望如文我也可以做我最棒的给你们看。Yeah， 谢谢红包，谢谢。哇哦。Yeah， 很红的红包，对啊，超红的红包。Yeah， I wonder if people know that. I wonder if like anybody like comes here and then when a red super comes in, I say hongbao and they're like, what is this guy saying? I wonder if anybody ever thought of that. I said it so long, it's just I got used to it, you know? But yeah, sorry, back to the advice thing. I think if you like really set a specific goal, like you could start small. I think especially with Chinese, like you could do like, oh, I want to be able to memorize 100 characters at first. You can do that and then you keep going and going. Or maybe you have a goal, like pick a show. I think it's a little bit easier instead of saying like, oh, I want to watch Chinese shows, but it might be easier if you have like one favorite show and you want to try watching the show with only Chinese subtitles / only listening to it. That could be like a goal. Like something a little bit more specific might be a little bit easier. Maybe like you want to work there one day. I know that's like a bigger goal, but you could definitely put that as like your big goal at the end of the day, like, you know, and then have smaller goals along the way. Because I think though, if you just have one big goal, it's pretty hard to stay motivated because you seem so far away, and every time you make a mistake or setback, it's like, bro, I'm never gonna reach the end goal that I have. But if you have smaller goals along the way, I think that would be much easier. So for example, for me with Japanese, right, I want to read through the manga that I have in Japanese. And I'm at the level where I can do it. It just takes some time, but I'm not like wanting to, well, the end goal is to be able to read fluently without needing assistance, right? But right now I'm just trying my best to get through reading a manga without any furigana, for example. So that's like one step you can take towards that bigger goal. So, yeah. I remember Roscoe asked you once before about hongbao. Oh, really? I think I probably explained it to him. That was a while ago. Hongbao is pretty obvious. There are more unusual terms out there. Nah, I mean, I don't think so. If you don't know what it is at all, if you never like ever encountered a red packet, you just won't know, I feel. I've been gradually changing my game language. Oh my gosh, I can't do that. I would cry. You are strong.
Remember to read the
You're
dono,
strong.
Malim.
Zura, thank you so much for the
ズラドネーテッド
dono.
1ドル。にゃー。Watch this word 10 times. Base curve you sound so good in Mandarin and I. ほなせ、remind that some of us learn a lot from your streams so thank you. Even if you think otherwise.
Oh, it stopped again. Let me get it out here so I'll read the rest. That some of us do learn a lot from your stream, so thank you. Even if you think otherwise, bro, I'm a bad source to learn from. I feel as we'll be learning together. Thank you. I know. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't. Do I sound that different when I speak? When I speak Chinese? Because I feel like for some reason it's just like I don't feel like people have this reaction when I speak Japanese. So there's something different about it. I always see like Taskaru all the time. Is it really that different? I feel in my head I feel like I'm just talking the same, to be honest. 我继续上班了，加油，辛苦了。Kinda, yes. How? A bit. How? How's it different? 现在呢，有人家说我讲中文的时候比较对英文有点不一样。Your voice gets an octave lower? Really? In Mandarin, it's more low in a way. Bruh, now I'm gonna start speaking English in a lower tone. Hey guys, my name is... Wait. Hey guys, my name is Mel. Wait, sorry. Hey guys, my name is Malim. Today we're gonna be doing a Chinese Q&A stream. So you know, buckle up, buttercup. All right, there you go. That's your advice. I hope dude, I'm actually conscious now. I'm trying to like lower it now. What the hell? Like unconsciously I'm trying to lower it a little bit. Oh frick. The first time I opened the 4-language peak VOD, I was like, who's that Schweiger? It's me. I'm the Schweiger right now. I was just very shy when speaking Mandarin. What the? Damn, should I just speak it all the time now? What the heck? That's weird. I never thought of it that way. Maybe, you know, some languages just have like different I don't even know how to say, like you kind of have a different personality, I guess sometimes. When you speak Mandarin, you sound just like a normal daga. Bruh, so English I'm Didi, and in Zhongwen I'm daga. Yes but no, but yes as long as you give the translate. Bruh, what the heck. Alright, next question. Any pet names or wrist phrases you'd like? For the Bun Buns? 小兔兔. That's the Bun Bun nickname. There you go. 那很可爱的不是吗？小兔兔，对吧？ Who likes that one? Raise your hand. 我们是小兔兔，对吧？ Yeah. That sounds cute. I'm so good. What does it mean? It's just a cute way to say little bunny. The double wording makes everything cute. It's the cheat code. It's the cheat code. Oh yeah. Your Japanese sounds gentle. Yoga de urishi desu. Is the cheat code to make anything cute? Say again, is 小兔兔. It just means small bunny. but like cutely because you say like bunny is or rabbit is 兔子, but like you just take 兔 because that's the character for it, and then you just bam bam. A lot of the times in Chinese, if you want to make something like cute sounding, it doesn't work for every word, but you can just take a word and then just say it twice. So it's small bun bun. That is actually the best translation. That is the localization right there. Actually, that's the best way to do it. Yeah. How you write that? But like a pinyin. XIAO space TU space TU. There you go. Yeah. All right. Or if you wanna refer to yourselves now in Zhongwen, you can say 小兔兔. There you go. And then if you're really nice to me, maybe I can even say 我的小兔兔. Oh, whoa, but I'll think about that for another time. Okay. What about a little fart? What about I fart on your face? Okay, for the older bun buns, as an affirmation, how would you say good job, JJ/Guga? You're doing so well so far. I'm so proud of you. Let me take a while to think about it. Happy birthday. You're doing so well. I'm so proud of you. I would. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how to say you're doing so well so far. So I would change it like. 好棒，姐姐，你辛苦了。还有什么？ Wait, how do you say I'm proud of you? 我为你感到骄啊？骄傲，我为你感到骄傲。What？ 那是对吗？一个 tasker bruh. I didn't even finish the whole thing. I just said some stuff. I mean, I said like half of it. 是我为你感到骄傲，是吗？Wait, what is this? 不对，不对，不对，不对，Bro, I hate this. Oh my gosh, 等一下。我以你为荣，哪一个是对呢？哥哥姐姐，你做得好。That's like really. Oh. Okay, 好棒。做得好棒，姐姐。But then I'm saying the same thing again. 都对啊，都是对啊。OK， 哪一个是最容易？我以你为荣，那是比骄傲多容易，我觉得，所以我就说我以你为荣吧。我以你为荣。我说的不对吗？对，我以你为荣，等一下，我以你为荣。Okay. So I can say like, 你做得好棒，姐姐，我以你为荣。Or 你做得好棒，哥哥，我以你为荣。我以你为荣 ，fuck， 我要多练习一点，因为这个字我都没听过了。There we go. That's what I like to see. 对，这个回答是对了，这个回答是对了。That sounds sus. How does it? What? What does that sound sus? I said what you guys told me. Nah, I know Sasa just wants the 放屁 stuff. I get you. Okay. I feel you're my gugu when you speak CN. I don't know what to say to that. You're welcome. No, just a flat no. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, by the way. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Clip it and ship it, I guess. Hi, Malim Cinderbuns. Are there any Chinese words expressions that you love but feel like English just can't quite capture? Okay, you know what? I think I will throw the 你吃苦. Wait, well, I have the whole thing. Hold on. What is it again? let me. 吃的苦，众苦放为人上人. Did I say that really good? There you go. I'm gonna put that expression from the previous question. I'm gonna give it to you here. There you go. And usually think in Mandarin English, it really depends. The way my brain works is if I'm speaking to the person in that language, then it changes. So I guess a lot of the times it's actually probably in English then, because that's just how I am. I will say when I was living in Japan though, it was definitely like I don't know, even like maybe like 70 to 80% in Japanese, just because, you know, it's just the environment. It's just like that, you know? Yeah. Yeah. 对，那个，对，那是我可能最喜欢的 expression. Yeah. 但是我全部的那个怎么讲 sentence 我从来没有听过，我就知道吃苦的部分。对啊，因为有时候呢，就跟人讲话的时候，就说像吃苦的是重要什么什么，对吧？有时候生活很难，对吧？但是对我来的话呢，是像吃苦的意思，因为现在可能是很难呢，但是如果你以前没有吃苦的话，你的生活很容易，你就什么东西都不知道自己怎么做，对吧？因为我觉得呢，那样的生活你老是被其他人靠着你，对吧？ Spoiled, basically spoiled. So that is why that's my favorite expression. Next. Okay. 我找这个。等一下。可以这样的吗？OK， 找到了。Okay, I think this is similar to what you guys are talking about before. 你比较喜欢被叫哥哥还是弟弟？喜欢叫别人姐姐还是妹妹？I don't know. 这有点难呢。我觉得呢，如果你叫我弟弟，我觉得是像，you hated 弟弟 I kind of do, but I don't know why. I'm trying to think. 有点像我们，有点像我是小孩样子。但是我知道真正的话不是像那样的，但是我听弟弟的时候是有点像你看我像一个小孩样子。但是我认的不是真的，但是 I don't know 就是有点像那个感觉，所以对那个话呢，我不是太喜欢，但是对哥哥的话也是有点 brat? No, no. I am like so mature and ikemen. What do you mean? Like an auntie calling you it? Yeah. Yeah, you wish. Short, bro. Short, bro. Let's wind the clock back when you guys were all toskaruing over my chat. Okay, let's be for real, guys. Let's be for real. It's the same with Mei Mei. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. 有点那样的感觉。你们喜欢叫什么呢？你们真的喜欢我叫你们姐姐吗？我是大姐。哦，大姐你好。That's like a whole different thing, bruh. Okay, then this is a whole different thing too. If you're ikemen, I'm say so. Yeah. 不能叫大姐。大姐 feels like calling. Feels like calling someone bro. 姐姐 is more flirty. Okay. 叫姐姐 is good. Damn, you guys are very, very heart stamped. Okay. That just sounds kind of old. When I say that, for me, it feels like we are like in school and you're my upperclassman that like is kind of a gangster in a way, but that takes care of me, if that makes sense. Like a cool upperclassman is what I get the vibes of when I say that. Does that make sense? Like Aniki? Yeah. 美女 Does anybody say that like unironically? 我觉得如果说美女有点 too on the nose 可能 A little bit like I don't know 是那样的吗？或是不对Being called 姐姐 just feels like you're actually a little sibling. I think that the 我要不要就姐 That's it, just one 姐 Wait, maybe that one feels more like family though. 我觉得哥哥姐姐比弟弟妹妹更相近于对，我也觉得。如果你说弟弟或是妹妹有点像就看着小孩，对吧？跟小孩讲话，或是 ，right? It's like calling your actual sibling. 我觉得小姐哦，儿子，对不起。你们喜欢小姐吗？小姐比较好一点吗？ Why does it feel like that's what catcallers do? Is it not? Or is that better? I don't know. I mean, to be honest, 我这个文化也不太懂。But like, 我觉得如果你在上马路走路，然后有的人都喝酒或者什么，对吧？他们就会叫哦小姐，对吧？不是吗？不是有那样的感觉吗？不是吗？姐姐最好听。That's the impression I get though. I don't know. That just sounds like miss. Yeah, like I feel like catcallers do. Oh, really? Or 妹妹. Oh, 小姐 simply miss. Not really 小姐 is formal. Oh, okay. Depends on the situation. Too formal. 哦，是吗？我就想错了啦。OK， 那就说明，我觉得现在跟人家讲话，就姐姐就可能是最好的吧。小姐姐，那就好一点啊。小姐姐，那比较可爱一点，我觉得。对啊。Or we both call each other 姐妹 I'm good. You should just call me. I don't know. Swaiga. You know what? Sure. Swaiga. Okay, that's fine. The way you say 小姐姐 is Taskaru. You like that one? Should I just say that one? Okay. Because now all the other boys are learning to pick up on the 姐姐 thing, but then I can be different and be cooler and add 小 in the front. Ooh, now I'm different. Yay! I love being different and unique. 小哥哥，小哥哥。帅哥哥。What's the difference when there's a 小 in front? It feels cuter. At least that's how I feel. I don't know if that's the right way. Yeah, but 小 means literally small. 小哥 is like fine shy. Oh, 帅 wait, I said 小 帅哥哥 is like fine shy. It's okay. You guys can just I like when you can just call me Malim. 有时候呢，帅哥对吧？有时候在对我来的呢，帅哥没有很多怎么讲？不是很，有时候是有点how do I say？My younger brother do call you MaleVTuber. Gotta teach him the proper name, at least, so he knows. 就是你知道在餐厅时候是什么对吧？如果有一个服务员是一个男人对吧？有时候你会不是会叫帅哥过来一下什么什么对吧？我有时候听过，对吧？那样的，或是在店里或是什么服务员对吧？他们会叫也像那个年轻的男人就服务员，不是年轻的男人说帅哥，所以我觉得如果你们叫我帅哥，没有很没有怎么讲，有点偶尔呢。Yeah, I want to be special. Yeah, that doesn't feel special enough. It just feels generic. Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's okay, but I don't know. It's not like the best. Yeah, right? It's like 还好吧。It's like okay. It's okay. 你们可以就叫马林说，那是 special. 你就是我的 nickname. Yeah. My motivation for learning different languages, I got you to improve my semi-fluent Chinese. 我非常喜欢你们，谢谢。I'm glad to hear you are improving. That's awesome. 马铃薯哥哥 You know, actually, that one sounds really cute. Wait, I kind of like it now. I feel like you guys said it before, but I wasn't really up to it. But now I kind of like, wait a minute. 有点喜欢。马铃哥哥 You know what? You know what? I like it. I'll stick with it. It feels very cute. Potato brother, and I lost it. Okay, bye. Next one. What's a Mandarin word that you think every learner should know? My name, Malim Cendari. There you go. That's a Mandarin word that everyone should know. Let everyone know. When you're starting to learn it, remember my name. There you go. All right, guys. What's my name? 我的名字是什么? Please type it. 怎么写？你们都现在应该都知道了对吧？我给你了，对吧？potato dart， no little potato no。Yeah, that one right there. 不是这个马铃姆。Okay, there you go. 哇，非常好，非常好，做得好棒，姐姐。See, when you do nice things, I can do nice things back. Okay, next. 喂，我可以读这个。你对学习中文的 I don't know the rest. Wait, I have to 找。
Remember to read the dono, Malim.
哦 Kimmy 谢谢 Super Chat。
マッチゼゲーブ38本コンドル、ダリローシ今、アマネゼワが生まれび、カモ、
对不起，
ワ
那个
ダコエ生まれび、快楽 D。
读的中文变到日文了。Dari 老师，今天是我生日哦，也是你生日，可以和我说生日快乐吗？当然了 ，Kimmy， we 又一个生日 ，Everybody one more birthday we got going on. Let's sing Happy Birthday， 生日快，喂，祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐 ，Kimmy， 对你的生日今天也是你。祝你生日快乐！祝你生日快乐！吃好多蛋糕，然后也拿很多礼物，然后休息。如果你有时间的时候，今天还是没有周末对吧？今天是几号？对我刚变到星期五，所以可能对你们也是星期五对吧？所以。如果你有时间可以休息，请休息一下。好，生日快乐，谢谢你。I know so strong, got my phone lagging. It's just the power of the high notes. OK， 我找到这个问题。你对学习中文的难度有什么意见？当然，我刚刚说的是，我觉得对语法是对跟英文没有这么多区别，所以我觉得语法是还 OK 还好。然后如果读的那个字的话呢，也是还好吧，你就要努力。把全部的那个字都背下来就好了，所以当然呢，我觉得当然就是那个叫什么忘记叫什么音调对吧？可能是最难的，对，音调是可能最难的。然后有的字可能对外国人学中文的话呢。也比较难说，像口音对吧？可能像心有点难吧，然后或是时也可能难，是西那样子可能比较难一点发出去那个音对吧？所以那个也觉得一点难，但是最难的我觉得就是音调可能最难。OK， 谢谢。下一个问题 ，How do I say Malim is the cutest genie I know in Chinese? I don't even know what genie is in Chinese. 你们知道吗？你们知道 genie 是中文是什么吗？我也都不知道。我其他的都可以知道啊。马林木是最可爱的。And then I don't know。哇！你们发了很多不同的，哪一个是对啊？我都不知道这是什么。精灵。哦， 也有这个，哎呦，哎呦，哎呦，哎呦，我想 ，I want to copy and paste，OK，、然后这是什么？升灯精灵哦。Oh, okay. So, okay, that one's Genie of the Magical. Oh, 明白了。精灵 is the same as elf. Oh, so I prefer 这个是什么？这个是灯灵。哦，都可以吗？ Same as elf? It might be. Oh, it's probably categorized as like the same sort of like mystical being then I'm assuming if it's the same word. Okay, well, if you want, you can say 马里木是最可爱的灯灵，或是最可爱的精灵。我在说的对吗？精灵，或是灯灵。另外一个是世界上最可爱的精灵 ，Yeah， 不错了。Okay, there you go. 所以现在你们如果你们有 Twitter 或是小红书或是你的 Bilibili account， 你要上去把你的 bio 换到这个 sentence，OK？、好，谢谢大家，很感谢。OK， 下一个。OK， 这个在哪儿 ？OK， 这个的话呢，也是差不多一样的问题吧？对不起，这个很多都有一点一样。但我还读吧。Hi Malim， 觉得你中文讲得很好，所以有些好奇，想问你学中文是在哪个方面遇到最多的困难？感谢你开了这个 Marshmallow， 爱你多多99，谢谢。我还觉得有时候中文不太好，但是我觉得今天的话呢，我读的拼音比以前的直播有一点好。变好一点了，对吧？你们觉得呢？因为我现在这个读的话呢，我完全自己读不了，我要放到那个翻译机读的那个拼音。哎呦 ，Right. I think I got a little better at reading the 拼音. I feel like last time I was super slow and really bad, but now I'm like, I feel a little improvement. I don't know. 可能就在我的头里吧，但是我觉得有一点点进步了。But yeah， 但是这个问题的话呢，我以前说了，所以我又重来说吧。对不起，我这个很多一样的问题放进去了，但是呢是担任那个忘记怎么说了，调音 ，right？ 等一下，音调对，音调是可能最难对中文的话，对，然后我都忘记了。我老是想说调音会是什么，我不知道为什么。调音是唱歌的对吧？你调音的时候，音调，对不起。对呀 ，OK， 下一个，谢谢了。Alright， 这个呢，这个我也要找，等一下。这边 OK。等一下。Hello Malim， 我的母语是中文，但最近发现自己的英文比中文好流利了。有时候说中文会突然忘记摹写字，没词汇中国式也会有点不自信。你有什么 方法可以让中文慢慢变好，或至少不要退步吗？呀吧。Okay, I got through it. Okay, I'm getting worse now. I think because I am getting tired. Shit. 我觉得你现在可能每天在讲英文吗？或是，看起来你不是在中国里，所以你可能在一个其他国家每天讲英文，对吧？那个有点难啊。如果你每天用英文，当然就英文就更好，然后没有很多机会讲中文，对吧？但是我觉得，的话呢，如果你有朋友可以不是每天，但是如果你有很多朋友可以聊天，用中文聊天的话呢，我觉得那个音质都够好了，不用担心。对，然后如果你有一个天也回去的话呢，我还觉得你还会好了。偶尔你知道有的人会忘记字，然后你知道我也会忘记英文字有时候，对吧？但是我第一个语言就是英文，但是我也会忘记很多字，所以我觉得你不用担心了，不用担心，真的。我觉得很多人会了解，所以对。我觉得你回去的时候的话呢，因为现在可能英文你出去看的时候，对啊，你出去的时候就是都是英文，对吧？写的东西都是英文。但是我觉得如果有一个天你回去的话呢，全部东西当然会是中文写的，对吧？所以到那的时候，我觉得你就可以慢慢你的头里、你的脑子就会变到中文了。所以，我觉得你不用担心太多。Yeah. So this person was worried that actually their native language is Chinese, but they're like been exposed to English so much that they're afraid if they ever go back, that they're gonna like not be as good as they are anymore. But I feel like your brain does a thing, right? Like there's that code switching thing, right? I feel like because you put yourself in an environment that's like mainly one language, obviously eventually you'll get better and just start like using that more because the situation requires you to. But I feel like if you were to go back, yes, maybe the first couple of days might be a little bit different, and like, oh, you know, you forget some things here and there, but that's like natural. Like everyone forgets words here and there, you know, especially if you're like learning another language. So I don't think you have to worry too much. I think being in an environment where everything around you is Chinese, you'll eventually learn to like, oh, okay, I'm gonna, you know, switch my brain now, and then I think it'll be okay. Yeah. A 呢跟咱们中文慢慢多聊天就可以了。对啊，对，哎，你们都一起跟大家都一起聊天吗？可以和中文版本连麦呀，连麦。哇，你们都这样的吗？是吗？多看马铃薯的stream。你好 ，welcome。You practice Mandarin 的，哇哦！我都不知道，哇，第一次听过，我好玩啊！我可以进去吗？开玩笑。OK， 下一个，我觉得今天的话呢，我还有看看，还有3个问题，所以然后我也不想把这个直播弄得太 太久了，因为我跟你说快早上1点了，所以我觉得弄完的问题的话呢，就 solo 把那个直播做完吧，今天。What's something you wish more people knew before starting to learn Mandarin? I feel like a lot of people. This is good. I feel like a lot of the not misconceptions, but a lot of the things I first hear when people are wanting to learn Chinese is that they're really scared of it because of the characters, and there's like, there's this conception that Chinese is like the hardest language to learn. It couldn't be far from. There's definitely harder languages. Like, let's just be for real, okay? There's 4 tones. You don't want to get into the other languages with tones, okay? Because it goes up from like 8 to like 16. Brother, there's probably one that's like 32 tones or something, 40 tones. I don't know. That probably exists. But, we only get 4. That's pretty good. Just gotta get it down. Like, yes, it might be a bit of a hurdle in the pronunciation, but like, I think once you get past that and you just like properly sit down, you're gonna realize really quickly, like, it's actually not that hard. Especially if you speak English too. Like, I mean, for me, I'm coming from an English speaker first mentality, right? So I can't say the same for the other languages, but like, literally, like, for example, okay, the reason why I say it's easy is because, like, if you want to say you, there's 2 ways you can say. I know there's like other ways, but that's like a little bit more fancy, right? But if you just want to say easily, like, you can say ni or nin. What's the difference? One is just regular you, the other one is formal, which is nin. I don't think, not many people know that one, but nin is like how you say you formally, just like basic you. That's it. It's usually used when you're like talking, like somebody talks to you, you're like a customer, right? In that situation. There's other words that are like, I don't know, your grace, your lordship, your whatever, right? That's like more fancy. You don't need to know that. But like, for example, that's that. But let's take like Japanese, for example. If you want to say you, what do you say? You have like anata, you have kimi, you have omae, you have like all these other ones, and they're all used in different contexts and situations. And actually, most of the time, you don't even say you just say the person's name or like their person or something like that, right? So even though it seems really hard, I wish more people knew that it's not. That's it. And you could just start. You just start. Like, the hardest part, honestly, is to just start. But once after that, it's actually really easy. You just have to memorize. I know that one's a little bit, maybe that one seems hard, but you just gotta memorize, okay? You just gotta memorize their pictures. You're just memorizing pictures. Or back in kindergarten, like, oh, what does a tree look like? It looks like that. What? Literally, because what does the Chinese character for tree look like? It looks like a tree. What does the character for river look like? It looks like a river. That's how you memorize these things. It's not, right? What's like another one? What does the moon look like? Okay, that one's a little bit different, but it kind of looks like the moon. You get the idea, right? What does the eye look like? Kind of looks like the eye. What does the mouth look like? It looks like a freaking square because it's supposed to resemble the mouth. If you know these things, it's really easy. And you could just keep stacking and stacking and stacking like that. And then you'll eventually just be able to memorize more. And then, yeah, pronunciation, speaking part might be a little bit hard, but you don't have to do the mental gymnastics that you do with Japanese or Korean, where it's like, okay, so we have the subject going first before the object, and then you gotta remember the particles that attach themselves to the object, to the subject, so that you know what the sentence, and then you also have the verb, which doesn't go, cleanly like English does. You have to put the verb at the end, but that's like where everybody knows what the question is, or what the sentence is, right? So you have to wait until the person finish speaking, and then you understand the verb, so then you can understand the whole sentence. Nah, bro, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Today, I went to the store. 今天我吃店了. Bro, it's the same. It's the same. Pattern, you don't have to do the mental gymnastics. Sure, there's some exceptions that doesn't translate 100% cleanly, but just be like me and just think English first and translate it and people will understand. And unlike Japanese, because if I said like, 今日 歩きで mise, like, that doesn't make sense. mise ni, right? Like, it doesn't make sense. So you have to do the mental gymnastics that way. But otherwise, it's not that hard, especially if you're an English speaker. Yeah. Does Chinese use gender nouns? No. No, they don't. No, they don't. Right? They don't, right? No. What is table? 桌子. Wait. Yeah, 桌子. What is chair? 椅子. Bro, same thing. If you want to like add like a how do I say it? So okay, well, here's one thing that Chinese is similar to Japanese is that they both have counters. I think Korean too has counters actually. So what are counters? Those are words specifically attached to objects. So that's probably the thing I say you might have to worry about. So like in English, we just say a book, a water bottle, a pen, paper. But you know how sometimes we say a sheet of paper, a bottle of water, a stack, or I don't know, a book is a book, a glass of water. So we add those like things before, right? So that's kind of like the counters, if you think about it. So that's like something you have to worry about. Like if you want to say a book, you will have to say 一本书, like one book, 一本书, right? They is the same pronunciation. That's not gendered nouns though, is it? No, a gendered noun is for objects. Like in German and in Spanish, you will call, there's a different word for like table or chair, and they are actually like female pronoun or male pronoun. You guys are saying 他, that's literally a person, that's a pronoun. not a gender pronoun. That's different. I don't actually know that. You go, what? You don't know that? I mean, I always say 一个. But I knew there was counters. I just didn't bother learning them because they were confusing to me and I didn't want to memorize them. Wait, 所以如果我全部都说一个，那就 OK? Oh my gosh. Yeah. 你们想的是有点不对啊，不对。他你们说的是对人，但是其他的语言的话呢，对像桌子、像椅子有那个男女的加上那个字，像那个西班牙文跟德文我知道有的那个东西，像东西对吧？像怎么讲？像桌子、像椅子、帽子，也有其他的门。他们都有那个男女加上，有点对我也这个东西不太懂，但是不同的东西有不同的那个男女的字加上，有点不一样。Yeah, bro, I just use 一个 for everything. Bro, I'm like I can't think of it, bro. That's why sometimes when I speak in Japanese, I just like default to ko, because I think that's like the translation, and people get it. It's not exactly right, but I'm like, oh, 一個お願いします. Like even though I'm like talking about, I don't know, a car or something. I know it's like 一台, right? But like, oh, 一個車お願いします. I don't know. I don't want to bother with that. I'm so lazy. But if you do learn the counters, it makes you sound much more, I guess proper, if that makes sense. Yeah. 超级难想象一个物品有分男女，对呀，对我也是有点难懂，因为这个其他语言我都没有练过或者学过，所以，但是我知道，我听过，以前人时候 ，yeah， 一个车 ，right？ 有可以给我一个车 ？It's fine, people understand. Yeah. Honestly, just say good for everything. That's what I do. Yo, you learn German? Yeah. We may call it, what is that? It would be formally grammatical gender of word 次语性别. Oh. Yeah, I don't think Chinese really has that unless I'm mistaken. But yeah, German has it. It's, yeah. I just know German has it and Spanish has it. I probably 100 other languages have it too, but yeah. Yeah. It's quite confusing. There's like I know in German it's like die, das, der, die, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. There's like, and that's for one thing, and there's like a whole other version. Anyways, you don't need to know that. This isn't go ask Cass for that. But there you go. Thank you for the question. Okay. 下一个 Hi Malim. 希望你最近过得好，谢谢。你有什么建议给刚开始学中文，或者最近重新开始学中文的人吗？跟我一起聊天，用中文聊天。Yay! Okay, no. For real though, 真的，真的建议让我想一想，再开始或是又开始，我觉得我以前一直都说过了，但是我想想，新的办法，我再想一想，和新人笨笨聊天，哎呀，你可以那样的，如果你真的想的呀，我觉得真的跟其他人聊天可能是最好的办法，我觉得，对啊，因为如果你跟其他人聊天的话呢，然后他们也是知道中文的，他们可以跟你讲，如果你说一个东西对不对呢，对吧？也可以帮你，对吧？给 Malim 做中文考入去。I mean， 我不会说不要。I mean, if you are, I'm just saying， 我不会说不要啊。如果你真的想练习的话呢，你可以那样的。Just saying.
Remember to read the
Thank you
journal,
so much for the
Malim.
super.
オズヤ0407ラブズメリムソーマッチ税ゲーブ7500オン I should get back to work now You reason I am learning Chinese I don't really know why but you motivate me 下出しを
Wow, thank you. That means a lot to me. Good job or good luck at your work. I know you have to use Chinese too sometimes, right? So I hope I could help in some way. Thank you. Good luck at the work. In this case, we say 加油。然后你弄完的时候 you can say 辛苦了。好辛苦，大家都好辛苦，对吧？ Start farming Mandarin clips? I mean, I won't say no. I appreciate all the clips. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the clips. English clips, Chinese clips, Japanese clips, Korean clips, any other language, you know? I'm just saying. I won't say no. Why would I say no to that? Why would I say no? Yeah. 加油加油。所以呢，我觉得如果你有机会，然后时间跟其他人讲中文的话，我觉得那个是最好的办法。比其他的都很壮。But that's what I think. Yeah. Okay. 下一个话呢，是我们最后一个问题了。哦，挺好，挺好，今天挺不错，对吧？让我们多有中文直播，关注他的中文直播，哈哈哈。哇，如果你们真的想的话呢，我可以更多做更多。如果你们真的想我做多的中文的直播的话呢，我就做呗。如果你们都会来，but yeah， 我们去下一个的问题吧。我们需要更多问中文直播。好的。哇 ，That's a big one. All right, what a way to end it. 哎呦，等一下 ，There you go. 需要多，我们真想要。好吧，那挺可爱。Okay, let's see. I'm Malim. Hi. My family is Chinese and I spoke it from a young age growing up. The problem is I grew up outside of China, so my Chinese got worse over the years. I can understand pretty well and speak enough to go around, but my tones are awful. Also, I confuse it a lot with Cantonese as I grew up speaking both. And another dialect? Oh my gosh, you're like triple wielding? Do you have any tips for tone improvement in studying Chinese? How would you differentiate Mandarin from other dialects while speaking? Well, I don't know what to say besides, for the differentiating thing, they just sound different. Like, they don't sound like the same language. So, maybe some dialects sound very similar, but a lot of the times, I think because, or maybe it's just me, but because my normal Chinese level is so bad, is that when I hear another dialect, I just don't understand it at all. So to me, it just sounds like a completely different language. But for you, since you dabble and you know a little bit, that might be a little bit different, right? Ooh, that one's a little bit hard. I don't know Cantonese except for the few bad words that I know, so I honestly can't really give a good like description to be like, oh yeah, this one sounds like this and that one sounds like that. That's how you are able to tell the difference. I just feel like it just to me, but like for some reason I can tell when someone's speaking Canto. I don't know how to explain it. For Cantonese, some can sound similar to Mandarin, but I feel like it's different. Nah, I feel like it's actually really different to me. I don't know. To me, it sounds really different. Like the feels different. Does that kind of make sense? Like when I hear, I don't know. I could just tell though when it's Canto, it just feels different. Of course, it sounds different, but there's a feeling. Like when you hear someone speaks Canto, it kind of feels different too. It's just the kind of way you speak it is different. Yeah. Definitely that. And like, I don't know what the other dialect for you is, but I've heard other dialects before and still the feel like maybe it just sounds different to me. But I only know one, so the minute like I can't understand, I kind of just know, oh, that's like a different dialect, or it's Canto or something, you know. I speak both; they are very different. Also, I just realized this isn't center. That bugs me. Okay. Canto feels the best when you use it to argue with someone. I just know one bad word, two bad words, and yeah, low key, it does feel pretty good to yell. Laoshidari has been a wonderful being your student. Thank you for keeping my brain sharp, but I need some rest. No worries. Thank you for coming by. Have some good rest. Thank you. Thank you. I only understand Canto and Mandarin. Sounds like a whole different language. No, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. For sure. Malin, can you teach those? I need to learn Canto. I don't think you want to know Canto for me. Do you know Mandarin swears? I do, but I don't want to say them. Maybe for a very special occasion, but I don't want to say them. It doesn't feel good. Mind sharing the Canto cuss words to class? I'm okay. I did it before, so you can find the clip. 如果我突然说脏话的话，我觉得 that's not good. 然后我也觉得你们可能不太喜欢想听我说脏话，对吧？ Right? You have to say yes, or else I'm gonna feel pressured. I don't know. I just don't want to. It's not a good feeling. It feels wrong. It feels dirty. Yeah, dirty. Same reason. I don't like swearing in Mandarin too. It feels worse in English. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah, Strigo won't speak 脏话. Yes. I'm glad you guys 了解. I'm glad you guys 明白 me. Yeah. 为什么中文 Malim 这么乖? What about 英文 Malim? Hello? Hello? When you use Mandarin cuss word, it's best to use it when you're actually arguing. That's like, oh, that if I ever do that, I'm like hella pissed. Maybe. Unless I do /RP. Then it's like for RP, so then I can do it, right? Guys, /RP. I don't think I'll ever use it. I really don't want to. Maybe what I would do is I would tell other boys to say it though, but I don't want to say it in front of you guys. I'll whisper into other boys' ears to tell them to say it, and then they can say it for me. I'm okay with that. That one's okay. I just don't want to. I just don't want to say it in front of you guys, you know. English writing is so weak. Low-key feels casual. I mean, yeah, it's because people use it like daily, so yeah. Yeah. Women can speak like this 也是因为两个 language you something. Oh my gosh. Wait, I could almost read the whole thing. Women can speak like this 也是因为两个 language 语法相同. Yes. 我了解. Yeah. Yo. Sounds like amplified because of how aggressive it sounds and the tone used. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. 因为 Malim 会说脏话，中文 Malim 不会说，所以乖乖的。I mean， 但是如果你觉得那个混话的话呢，很多英文人会说脏话，所以是真的脏话吗？或是普通话？英文人这都会说，对吧？所以呢，我真的是不乖吗？ Think about that. Mic drop. So to practice your tones, honestly, I'm really bad at my tones too. The only reason why, I don't think I'm bad with my tones, is that I'm bad at reading pinyin and like words I don't know for the first time. But I think I just got so used to saying, you know, the basic words that I do know so many times already that I can just say it pretty naturally, I would say. Otherwise, is this really a practice makes perfect situation? Do you have any tips for tone improvement? I can understand the struggle because I also struggle with pinyin, and I'm bad example because I just don't fix it. You sound local. When I have a good sentence and I put it right, I think I can sound pretty decently local, but then if it's becomes harder, then I fall apart. Maybe that's why people are like expect me to be good, and then when I don't, they just think I'm stupid. I had that happen with Japanese sometimes too. A little bit frustrating sometimes, but what can I say? See, that's why it's like, oh, you know, part of me, I wish I got better so I don't have to face those like embarrassing situations. I can just have people pretend and think that I'm just like part of the club, you know what I mean? But I gotta practice on my own too. That's cute though. 如果你说的话吧。Maybe with my tones when I speak the other language, like I hear other family members being like, "Oh, she's mad." Like, no, please. Oh. But like, you're not actually mad. I see. Yeah. Yeah, tonality is definitely like the hardest part for sure. I think it really just boils down to like trying to practice more. You're so cute when I can tell you type Chinese by yourself. I try to most of the time. Yeah, 如果我在 Twitter 上打那个中文，我90%是我自己打的，因为如果我觉得我可以是一个简单的 ，bro, I don't know how to say sentence. I'm gonna search it up, bro. I need to remember this word. 柱子，如果是简单的柱子的话呢，我觉得我可以自己打，所以我会自己打。但是偶尔呢，如果是太长的话呢，我不知道怎么翻译什么的东西，我会用翻译机。你们可能可以知道哪一个是翻译机的，然后哪一个是我自己打的。Yeah. Damn, I do sound freaking lower when I speak Chinese and quieter. What the hell? 不会打得很棒了，是吗？如果你们我很怕，如果有时候我打的不对的那个字，因为有时候我老是那个翻译的时候，对吧？我老是 make sure double check 是对不对，但是有时候呢，翻译机知道你在打什么，但是可能有一个字在中间是不对的，但是反正翻译机那个懂你想说什么，所以他们不会发出来怪怪的柱子，对吧？所以偶尔我很怕，有时候不是句子，对不起，句子。所以我有时候很怕那个没小心在 Twitter 上或是什么打出错的字。以前我觉得有一次，以前我打的错了，我记得，或是可能是日文吧，我忘记了。但是好久以前，我记得那是做过了。It's the most embarrassing moment ever. I could typo in English because that's funny and I can make it on purpose. But when it's another language, I want to cry because I'm trying my best to make it right. But yeah, it's really helpful if you have someone that's fluent sit you down and literally yell at you how to pronounce it. So maybe that can help you too. But yeah, this one's a bit difficult because you're tackling probably the most difficult aspect of the language. But that's all I can think of. I'm also not really that good too. If you figure out a better way, let me know. Like, oh yes, Malim, actually what you need to do is you need to play 水花飘飘 in your mind like 20 times and then you'll be able to max out your tonality. Be like, oh okay, I'll do that. But yeah, only if, right? Only if. But with that being said, thank you for the submission. That is the last one. We've made it. Can I put you back like this? Does that look weird? No, that doesn't look that weird. Chinese karaoke when? We're cooked. We don't have... Our perms are fucking cooked. I don't even know. It's already hard enough to get Japanese songs. I don't even... I don't know about a Chinese karaoke anymore, unfortunately. 30-minute meet and greet to teach Chinese. 谁？你叫我，或是我叫你？谁？ Who am I meeting and greeting? On archive? No, yeah, that changed too. Yeah, recently, for the past couple of months, I think, like some stuff's changed and now it's like giga hard to get anything. So, yeah, unfortunately. I should have done it before. That's on me though. Maybe there might be a few lucky ones that get through, so you never know, but I think it's like gonna be really hard, unfortunately. Yeah. We teach each other. Okay. Gotcha. How do you reply to someone if they ask, can you say something in Chinese? I will say in English, what do you want me to say? And then they will say, I don't know, anything. And I will just say, 好. And then that's it. They said anything, then I'll say anything. Bro, I feel like people who ask that should like have something prepared, bro. Like you're putting them on the spot. At least tell them what to say, bro. Honestly, low-key, a bit of a pet peeve. I'm not gonna lie. At least with me, I say like, oh, can you just introduce yourself? That's so easy. Just say that. Literally, it doesn't cost you anything. They probably know how to do it, and then you could just hear them speak it for, you know, whatever reason you want to hear them speak the language, right? Hi, can you say something at this? What do you want me to say? I don't know, anything. Okay. Like, I'll just say hi, that's it. But you know what? I feel like those people, if you just say hi, they'll be like, wow, oh my god, that's so impressive. You're just standing emoji like, yep, this is me, impressive, man. Nice to meet you. No. I introduced myself once, but she knew the basic and said that is so basic though. Girl, shut the fuck up. If you're gonna be judging and complaining, what the hell? Nah, you should have told them. You should have just gave them middle finger. I said the dumbest thing and tell them it was romantic. Oh, I love doing that. I love saying like, I don't know, like I'm gonna eat my ass, and then I'm like, I say it in like a sexy way or some shit or like whatever, and they'll be like, whoa, what did that mean? And then I'll be like, oh, I just basically threw down a poem about how the winds and moon come together to you know bring life to us or some shit, and then in reality I just say 我吃你的屁股, and then that's it. Can you say that in Mandarin? 我吃我的屁股. There you go. Yep. Very simple. But yeah. Anyways, that is today's stream. Thank you guys for coming. I had a lot of fun. 大家今天过来看我的直播，很感谢，很开心，谢谢。然后呢，不是对，明天我们有 FSP Live Panel， 然后下一个天是 Ravages Meet and Greet， 然后我也可以one on one 见你们，耶，很期待，很期待。They pull up with a translation tool, your code, bro. Ain't no way someone's that like stingy, bro. Nah, it'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, 今天真的好玩。Yeah, you should do a language exchange with someone as a collab. Oh yeah, that was an idea before. Yeah, I should follow up on that. With who? I'm not saying. But yeah. 呀，今天很好玩，有可能我会见到你们下2个天可能吧，看看吧，呀，很期待。然后对不起，如果有的人现在在那个 Lamentus Meet and Greet， 他们还在做吗？应该还在做对吧？哦，不做了。
Remember to read the journal, Malim.
我都不是太知道时间。哦，已经好久就弄了吧。
Thank you for the stream.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. Welcome back for 5 months. Thank you for the stream. 你中文讲得很好，期待明天的舞台。哇，谢谢。中文还好吧，还要多学一点，所以，但是我多跟你们讲话，我觉得我的中文慢慢变得好一点了，一点点吧。呀，但是谢谢，明天很期待明天。所以呢，我明天也自己没有直播，但是如果你在那个 convention 的话呢，我会看到你在那个舞台上，但是呢，下一个直播是我的星期五，可能你们的星期六吧，所以今天星期四对吧？对，不对，今天星期五。不对，我下一个直播是星期六吧 ？OK， 我的星期六，你们的星期日，可能。然后我会玩一个恐怕的游戏，对，那也很期待。然后那一样的天，我也应该会见到你们，耶。So tomorrow I won't have a stream in the preparation for the convention appearance panel thing, but you guys will be able to catch me on a Saturday for Among the Sleep, classic horror game. I feel, in my opinion, that'll be really fun. I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, before that, I'm looking forward to meeting all of you guys, some of you who are there at the convention, and the stage performance thingy-merbobby. Yay. Already end. No, it's too late. Any more Laoshidari streams in the future? No, I'm sorry. That the timing didn't work out. But yeah, I think, if you guys really like, maybe not Laoshidari specifically, but just like anything Zhongwen related, I will always try to make something up for it, yeah. It's actually kind of, sometimes a little bit hard, because I can't read, so playing a game is not the most like easiest thing. I'm afraid that's like not really that fun to look like, because it's just, or to look at or to watch, because I'm just struggling. So honestly, for Chinese related streams, like the best I could do is probably like sort of Zatsu related stuff like this, or like, like Laoshidari stream we did before with some of the other boys, or the language exchange is also pretty fun. But like, if you guys don't mind, sometimes just throwing a random Zatsu, but it's like in Chinese, where we just don't really, nothing really specific, but we can just talk. If you guys don't mind that, I'll be happy to do some of that too. It won't be particularly like, it's just like a Zatsu, nothing too planned, if that makes sense, if you're okay with that. So yeah. yeah. 谢谢老师辛苦了，大家也辛苦了，同学们，你们也都辛苦了，谢谢听我说话，说我的错中文，坏中文呀。我今天也学到了写东西，辛苦了，谢谢你们，谢谢。That'll be nice. I would love to tune in. Yeah, that'll be amazing. 老师大家辛苦了，你们也辛苦了，谢谢大家。Okay, I'll see you in the future then. Yeah, I have to think about like what time is good. It's a little bit hard, Yeah. Yeah, 但是真的好玩，真的大家谢谢过来。我觉得我讲中文现在对自己多一点那个机心怎么讲？Yeah, more confidence. Yeah. 谢谢老师，大家辛苦了，谢谢大家。Would we play Hangman with you in Mandarin? Would that be an option? How will that work? 自行对我在想日文 对不起。I'm gonna need to think about how to do that, but that sounds fun.
Jono Malim.
Yeah. Welcome back for 17 months. Oh, it's gonna start reading it like Japanese. Uh-oh. Usagi? God, I got through everything. Okay, let me properly read it here. 谢谢你的华文的直播，马铃薯老师，真的很有趣，和很好玩，跟老师和小兔兔讲华文。Willie 哥哥讲华文的直播是 bro。100K. There you go. Wait, didn't I say 100K that Willie is gonna like do a bath stream? 100K Willie just streams for a week. There you go. How about that? And then we'll throw that in there. Wow, guys, such a good deal. Yep. 100K Willie week. We have one that's a bath stream, and then one that's Willie 中文直播 and then maybe a Japanese 直播 and then yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah. Remember this, by the way? Okay, sure. Sure. Yeah. I'll do it. 100K, I'll do it. I'll do it for 100K. Yeah, I'll do it. A week? Yeah, a 1 week. Just a whole week. Yep. Just a whole week. Sure. Yeah, I don't mind. I'll do it for 100K. I'll let him do it. I'll let him shoot for the whole week. Yep. Mixing 65,000 accounts. Sure.
Remember to read the Jono Malim.
Yo, Zero, thank you so much for the dono.
Speaking of Willy, you said we can have a Willy stream once you sold out for M1.
When did I say that?
You did. So congrats, but also Willy streams on the looking forward to it.
Wait, what? When did I say that? Don't run away. Point to where I said that, and if you are not, if it's true, you promise. When? Technically, each of the 35K bumps make 2 more accounts, it will be well over 100K. Oh, 2. Oh, yeah, times 3. Yeah. Times 3. That is true. Wait, oh no, yeah, it'll be a little bit. Oh yeah, wait, 105K, right? Yeah. Okay, wait, when did I say this? Do you have a timestamp? Did I say what? I don't remember saying this in the past couple of months or weeks, I should say. Maybe actually a couple of months before. I probably would have forgot. When was this? I have a feeling. Time to spawn market. Show them to your family. Every bun not recommended. What? I am so actually no, I'm not family friendly. Never mind. Yeah, no, that's probably a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, sorry. I'm an 18+ corner. I remember there's something for 50K. That was, what was that? I don't remember. Oh crap, I need to go find it. I know someone has made a very lovely, did I? I think I should have bookmarked it or something. I need to scroll through though. Bastion, was it bad for 50K? Oh yeah, that makes sense. 40k for shower, 50k for bath, right? Yeah. No, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Yeah, 25k was a guitar, so I did that. 50k for bath. Oh, 75k is a sleep stream. I don't think I can do that anymore. 100k is a shower. Wait, is this right, or did I change this again? Okay, because this is another clip from, this was on my birthday last year, but I think that might be older. Did I change it again? Bro, I keep changing it. I'm so... I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay, I did change it. Wait, when was this one? This one was... Okay, this one was 50k bath, 75k sleep. Oh, no. And 100k is willy bath. Oh, okay, I did change it a little bit. Okay, so 50 is bath, 75 is sleep, 100 is a willy bath one, so no more shower one. Because I guess I just do it anyways in spaces, so it doesn't really matter. How about we update the goals for now for each model? Are we gonna update again? Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, here, news update. 50k bath stream, 75k, we probably can't do sleep because they're gonna yell at me because I already did that. So that one's to be decided. And then 100k is a willy week. No. Oh, you don't want the willy week? Okay, never mind. No more willy week. No more willy week. No more willy week. We gotta know. We gotta know. There we go, guys. No more. Okay, we're going back to just a willy, one singular willy bath stream. Okay. I understand. You guys told me. I listened to you guys. Okay. Don't worry. I'm a man of the buns, you know? I'm the man of the buns. I understand. You got it. Okay, help me with 75k. I don't know what to do for that. Wait, what did I say? Why did I say 40k we would do something? There's nothing planned for 40k. Maybe I'll just put the shower thing to 40k. How about that? Because I'm gonna remove it anyways. Apparently. Now you're just using me as an excuse. I saw no. What? I saw no. I read it and I dealt it. What can I say? Reading lines submitted by Buns for it or karaoke. I should do a karaoke. I feel bad. I don't feel like I should just give you a karaoke only during milestones. Because I feel like a lot of people just do karaoke regularly. But I'm so bad at like learning new songs for like a whole karaoke set list. Like I can barely already learn songs for like a concert, you know. But I should do another karaoke though, to be honest. I said no to the changing goals. Oh, I just saw a singular no. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? Reading lines submitted by Buns for it or karaoke. Oh wait, sorry, I read that. The lines submitted like voice acting. Is that really popular? I never knew how popular that was. Do you guys actually like that? Is this something each and one of you would absolutely love to do if I were to do one? You said that you managed to pull off for singing one of Lihi's song. Well, it's because I already knew it, but I actually I don't know it that well. I think I was kind of bad at it when I sang it, but voice acting string would be yummers. Oh, actually, if it's like a it'd be kind of fun if you guys gave me angst lines or something. I'm kind of shy though. It'll be like a cold read. I'm kind of shy. Oh, but maybe I should do it because of milestone. Okay. 75k. Can we have a villain Malim stream one day? Guys, I think I'm gonna be really bad at that. Maybe we could do it for 40k. How about we do the voice acting? I think the voice acting is probably 40k, something like that. Wow, I'm so nice. I'm adding a goal that didn't exist before. Okay, 40k, we'll do the voice acting thingy. Marshmallow, submit lines for you to voice act. Sure. But I mean, yeah, that's fine. You guys know not to push it too far though, right? I mean, I think obviously we could talk about it when it comes. We're not there yet, so yeah. And then what else? Okay, so 40k. I guess you better clip it, or else I'm gonna forget. You guys know I'm gonna forget, so you better get this. 40k for the Can the lines be? Oh yeah, it can, but I don't think I'm gonna be good at it. So just take that with a grain of salt, because it's gonna be a little bit harder for me to. Because I had to also try to sound natural while also doing it, if that makes sense. While also acting, it's gonna be a little bit of a hurdle. But if you're okay with that, I don't mind. Yeah, and then any other language too, just keep in mind that it's probably gonna be really hard for me, and it might not sound exactly the way you want it. So keep that in mind. But yeah, that one, okay, 40k, 50k, we'll still do a bath stream, a proper stream with that, and then I don't know what to do for 75k. We'll figure that out when we get there, I guess. And then 100k is the Willy week, I guess. Does that sound good? There you go. All right, that's the new one. Let everyone know it's updated now again. I still also don't know about the Willy stream because the meet and greet sold out. I have a feeling I said that for like Anime Impulse. No? I feel like I said that a long time ago. 40k voice actor, 50k bass, 75k I don't know yet, 100k Willy. Yes, there you go. Perfect. Remember that. Don't forget it now. Because I'm gonna forget it. You guys have to remind me. Update and finalized. Yeah, until we figure out what 75k is. We can figure that out another time. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. Job well done, everyone. Job well done. Okay. All right. It's almost gonna be 2 for me. It's 1:30. So I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you guys so much for coming. Is anybody even up at this hour? We'll figure it out. Anything to promote? Concert. Tickets available. That's about it. All the other stuff that I'm waiting for is my birthday, which is in a couple of weeks. So yeah, if you haven't got a ticket yet, you can still get it. And you can still get it even after the whole thing is done until 1 month later. So you can always watch the VOD. But yeah. All right. Thank you guys for coming today. 今天大家都看我真的很感谢，谢谢你们了，真的好玩。Thank you, thank you. Always fun to talk. I'm kind of hungry, Loki. But yeah. 就下次见吧。我不知道下次的中文直播是什么时候，但是我很期待跟大家聊天，真的，老师好玩。Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys once again. That's it from me. See you guys next time on stream. It will be in 2 days, but otherwise I might see you tomorrow. See ya.
Remember to read the dono, Malim.
哇
えないゆうゆうラブズメリムソーマッチ制限300入台湾ドル
谢谢 Super， 辛苦了，谢谢你们也辛苦了，好好休息大家，谢谢了。我的小兔兔是最可爱的。